Hello? Hey, hold on. Hello? Hey, wait, you don't get to restart. We're not full restarting. Twitch says determining quality. Okay, hold on. Why did your breath stink so bad? Ma'am. This is treat time again? Here. Take this teeth cleaning one. Make your mouth smell good. There you go. We look fine. I mean, the weird thing is what just happened. Like, I didn't drop frames or bitrate through Streamlabs. It just Streamlabs froze. The train crashed like at the same time anyways. Like, it was a whole everything crash. I still can't handle my glasses. I think it's just because the coating is peeling. Okay, let's try this again. Hi, I'm back. Imagine having a blank with your face all over it. Minnie's very full of herself. As she should be. Hi. Okay, I updated my graphics card, restarted my computer. I'm assuming that's what it was. I don't actually know, but the fact that Sims and Stream crashed, but it wasn't related to internet or anything, I'm assuming. Now, just to be safe, I feel like we should probably go update MC Command Center. So, let's do that, because I know that's my one mod that they actually made an update for, and I did not update it. So, if you haven't updated yours, go do it. Because I know that they said the old one, 3.2, the public one, was fine with the new update, and it's been working fine, but then they released 4.0 and said to go update it to that one. And I just hadn't yet because you didn't have to, but I'm just going to be extra safe before we launch Sims again. If we update it and it crashes everything again, then I'll figure something out. But I'm assuming it's graphics card, and then I'm just doing MC Command Center to be safe. So I'm going to go download those right now. They're little downloads, so it didn't take frames or anything. You might want to download yours as well. No! Aw, man, I hate when this happens. I don't know what this is, and I don't know how to explain it. So I have 3 monitors, right? And sometimes when I reboot my computer, it like... How do I explain this? So, you know how you have a taskbar with like your, tabs that you have and open? Normally each monitor has its own. Sometimes mine get confused, and like right now, these 2 monitors have the same tabs on both, which makes no sense. And this one has different ones. They're supposed to all be different. I don't actually know how to fix that other than restarting. I'm not restarting again, but it's a very weird thing. I feel like that was my computer being like, you don't want to roll today, listen. Okay, MC Command Center, let me grab my folder. Actually, here's a good test. Wait a second. Let me minimize this. If I share screen, what monitor does it choose right now? Oh, the correct one. Okay, never mind. We're good. Go back to Mini. I was wondering if my monitor's screwed up again. Welcome back. I'm back too. Sorry about that. That was very weird. All of it. Okay, we're gonna go to documents. Actually, let me unzip these. Yeah, Minnie's hanging out with us today. She's like, you got a new name? I'll be here. Thanks, Minnie. You really help. Truly. Because it helps you guys be entertained when I'm busy, you know? We're going to go into mods. You know what? I should probably delete my thumbnail cache. I haven't deleted that in a while. Typically, when you update your mods and the game type deal, you should delete that, and it will remake it for you when you open it. She can't get comfortable. She's like, where do I want to put my butt? Alright, let me paste these here. A little tip for you guys. I give this every time I update MC Command Center on stream. But if you don't want to redo all your settings, make sure you copy your settings config. And you won't have to. I walk away for 2 seconds. Mom is breaking everything. Can you not get comfy? I don't think she knows how she wants to lay. Because I had 3.2. Now we're on the new one. Okay, let me grab my settings config, copy. We're going to paste that in the new one. Delete the old one. And same thing, MC Woohoo. She just keeps moving. I don't even think I need this setting, but I use it anyways. Okay. Delete the old one. I normally rename them, but I don't need to. That's fine. All right, we're going to reopen the game. I'm going to keep an eye on bitrate and whatever else and see what happens here. Actually, let me open up my task manager. I think it was just my graphics card needing an update, but just to be sure, keep my eye on whatever is happening here. Where's my GPU? Not my CPU. This one. What? Are you okay? Are you not comfy? I think she wants to chew that, but she's tired. Yeah, now she's gonna go somewhere else. Oh my goodness. Oh, puppy. Alright. MC Command Center is updated. Graphics card updated. Computer rebooted. I'm gonna attempt to open Sims again. Pray for my computer, thank you. I could honestly use a new graphics card. We went over this last time I had graphics card issues. Poor glasses. But if you don't know, graphics cards are completely overpriced and have been since the beginning of the Panini. So it's not something I really want to purchase. You had to give Shadow his new Christmas toys early. That's okay. He won't mind. Alright, Sims is rebooting. We're still moving. This is good. This is good news. Nothing's crashing. Looking good. I've been giving Nyla a toy every day from her advent calendar. Now, Minnie, since she is there with me on Christmas Day, they should be fine. It's just the coating on them. Since she's there on Christmas Day, she needs her presents on Christmas, but Nyla, she doesn't care. Clicking play. All right, let's switch scenes. You hear music, that's good news. Oh, I see Sims. I'm still moving. I think we're good. That was the old pop-ups. Let's delete those. Okay, let's go into the family. What should I be doing? Writing finals. What will I be doing instead? Watching stream. Sounds pretty good. I mean, you should get your finals done too, but you know, maybe later. Am I changing gallery hashtag? No, I can't because like then our old stuff would be gone, so I'm just leaving it. Unfortunately, hashtags aren't great for changing. Cause like I can't, you know, I don't own the hashtag, so I can't like edit it. So I will just keep it the same. It means Steph's crazy with a K. But I don't know. What could the C mean? And then Baudelaire's. Why is it still laggy? Please don't crash again. I'm so confused. What's happened? Let's check this. Please don't crash. My webcam says my old username. Wait, why? I changed that. Wait a second. What is wrong with my computer? This one's different. Here, I fix it. Ready? I fixed those. I went in and I changed them all. Let's see. I can't. I try to do great things. Is it vertical sync? Vertical sync is supposed to be on, and it is on. Steph Cam. No. Christmas. Properties. Can I just go choose a different one? Uno momento. I'm just trying to do great things over here. Christmas overlays. This one? There we go. Fixed. Let me see if it's like that on screen share then. Nope, that one's fixed. Face cam. That one changed too. Here, let me fix that too. It's hard changing things like this because like you have to change everything and then your computer breaks at the same time. That's not even fair. Twitch. Stream overlays. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I have so many folders. Stream scenes, Christmas, Steph Cam. Done. Okay, that's good. Screen share is still good. Yes, yes. Minicam. Sims. Fixed. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my game. This is concerning. The only update we have had is they released a gift yesterday when I opened the game. It made me restart my game for a gift. Other than that, nothing's changed. Is it still laggy? Why? Alright, this crashed my game last time in my computer, so we'll see if it does it again. I don't know. Yeah, a gift came out. I don't even know what it was. Like, it didn't pop up and say what it was. My VSync is on. My graphics card is fine, so it's not my graphics card, it's just Sims. I don't understand. It was hair? Oh, okay. What are your SDX settings? I don't know. I didn't change anything else. Why? Let's go try another house. We could also try another save. Nothing's being capped out, like, computer-wise, so it's just Sims. Windowed full screen, that's normal. I could try going in full screen and going back out. Here, let me try this. Oh god, it's so bright. Ugh. Let's try that. I do not even want to uncheck this. And we'll do it. Just to make sure. These are all normal. Oh boy. Let's try a different house. Maybe too much EC. I haven't added anything else. Nothing's changed. Like I said, I literally haven't done anything. All that's happened is Sims had a miniature update that said won't break your game, and I'm starting to think it's a lie. I don't understand. Why are you like this? Like, we can play, it just is so laggy, it'll drive me nuts. I know some of you do play with this much lag, don't know how you do it. Gallery. Let's go in build mode and out of build mode. The Sims delivery is crashing some games when it's set to check every hour. Oh, is there a hold-on setting for that? Oh my gosh. Sims delivery. Oh. Only on startup. Should I try restarting now? Oh my god, yeah, that's terrible. Sims, you said it would not break games! What have you done? I'm gonna restart it now. Ah, lovely. Lovely. Lies, all the lies! I can't believe this. I don't want your little updates then. Take them back. I'll go download CC instead. It's safer. CC has updates, you know, that work. Sims, though? Mm-mm. Let's see if this works. Can't believe this. Nope, don't even update the game. Nope, nothing. Just play. Just go. My mug? It's Valentine's. I still have to switch my Christmas mugs in. I have a Halloween hoodie, Valentine's mug, and a Christmas tree up. Sims is the father of lies! Ah, name change, just me and Minnie now. Welcome. I can't believe this. Yeah, that's the only thing that would have changed, because yesterday I was gonna stream, and I had, like, so I had Sims and everything up, and it said, you know, you have a delivery, and I'm like, oh, what? And I clicked OK, and it, like, restarted and everything, but I didn't check it or anything like that after that. I didn't play or anything. So, I'm blaming that. Thanks, Richie. Let's test it now. The menu doesn't lag. This screen's not lagging. Sims. I have every holiday here. This looks fine. Let's go into our lot. If this still lags, I'll just turn off the updating completely, I guess. And see if that works. And if that doesn't work, I'm throwing the whole game away. We're gonna go play Minecraft. We will play decades in Minecraft. Easy. No, Plum Bob, stop lagging. I see you. You start twirling. Don't you dare. Did you say Minecraft? Yeah, we'll just, we will breed our villagers and give them names, and we'll, create generations of them. Amazon crashes and now Sims? Honestly. Oh, it's still lagging. Let's go into a setting. Look at that. What the heck? Oh, wait. Wait. It's almost. Is it? It's like half there. Should I just turn it off altogether? I mean, I'm sure you guys will let me know when there's a new delivery and I can just manually get it. I think we're good. Almost. That looks fine. Hold on. I think that fixed it. Sims delivery, go away. Never. I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you. It's fixed. I hate it. We're going to implement these tiny little deliveries to add new things to your game. For console as well. And we'll let you know when it's there. And it won't break your game. You won't have to update your mods. You know, it's just a little thing. You'll just get it in your game. Liars. Alright, we're good. Would you like to know what's happening today? Wow. That was way too much stress for me today. Let's go to the spreadsheet. Come with me. We're on Thursday, right? Oh no. Like I said, do you see my taskbar? Sims isn't there. I'm gonna have to literally just tab to it, I guess. That's fine. How many things do I have open? We are at 1 a.m., so literally beginning of Thursday. Yeah, all of you, if you have any lag, turn that off in your game. Lovely. Okay, so we're at the very beginning of Thursday. Today, oh, we did Antoine's roll. So let me backtrack. We rolled for Antoine. He is Genevieve's only son, oh, he's gone. He is Genevieve's only living son, oldest living grandchild. He lived, he's a teenager. It was amazing. And then Sebastian Jr. was born. Sebastian had a son. Florence and Felix, we aged up the stream before that, but they both lived. And Juliet is aged up. So that's all you missed from Monday. Yeah, it's amazing. And Antoine actually looks really good. He has some questionable traits, but like as a genetic-wise, he looks really good. Today, we have to play through Thursday, which, when does 1, 2, 3, 4? No, okay. So Thursday here, not much is happening. We'll just try to do chores and stuff. It'll probably be a quick day. Friday is Gilbert's birthday. Oh, we'll focus on Gilbert's traits. Friday is Gilbert's birthday. So, yeah. Lovely. And then, Charles's role and Coco's an adult. So, Gilbert's birthday will determine if he's heir or not. Charles' birthday obviously determines if he dies or not. And Coco turns into an adult. That's Sebastian's dog. So, as soon as that dog's an adult, we'll breed them. So, we'll try to breed them today. And then if we get to Saturday, which I assume we will, Lucy is our little girl. She ages up. So, depending on these guys' birthdays, is if they will have one more baby in the main house. Can we ban the word death? You know, I've thought about it. But we say death roll a lot, so I guess we'll leave it. We have a bop command here. You can go like this. For people who say death. Perfect. So if you type death, you can bop people. Like, where I put death, you can put people's names. Easy. Oh, it's not Steph KC anymore, Richie. It's Steph and Minnie. Turn what off in game? The Sims delivery. You missed the important bit. I'll show it to you again. Yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing. Bop death. There you go. The thing that crashed your game before and you had to fix it through Origin. Yeah, not a fan. Yeah. The thing that they said wouldn't break our games broke them. Alright, so that's what we have today. We'll just go with the flow, but these are very, like, important roles because it will change what happens in our gameplay, specifically our main house. If you go into your settings, there's now a new thing that says Sims Delivery. Delete it from your game. No, it says check for Sims Deliveries. By default, it was on by 1 hour. So every hour it's supposed to check. Well, apparently that breaks your entire game. So I put mine on never, and now my game's not lagging. I do have automatically download on, but that's fine, I assume. It doesn't affect my lag right now, at least. Am I gonna roll right now? No. His birthday's in a day, so like 24 hours or so. Every hour, yeah. And it just breaks everything. No death, Richie. We'll just bop you. You can literally, like, yeah, bop people. There you go. All in fun and games, but if you're gonna be rude, you can just bop people. I feel like The Sims is very everything but. Yeah. Everything will work except it'll crash your entire game. Everything works now, though. We're good. Whew! Bop Sims. For real. Wow. That was just way too much for me. Oh, that delivery I thought was groceries. You don't have the scenario update yet, and honestly, from what you're seeing, can live without. Oh, do you just have your updates off? You know, I don't blame you. I played with them off for a few days. And it's kind of nice, because you're like, nothing can update and break my game right now. You could live with your game not updated with the current mods you have forever, technically. You know, as long as your computer could run it, you just wouldn't have to worry about it. Offline origin is a blessing until you want something new, but... Or want to use the gallery, that one too. But if you're just playing with your own stuff, you don't even need it. Alright, I'm gonna start with them all in bed. We don't have a holiday today, right? No holidays. We're good. Make sure all of you are truly sleeping. Yep, you can bop death. That command's been there a while, but today before stream I had to go through every command so I could change links. So I found a bunch of commands that I forgot about, and that was one of them. Anyone mad at anyone? We're gonna find out. There's also this one from Animal Crossing. I found that command again. So, it was fun going through all my commands. I found commands that are supposed to be off for, like, certain giveaways or subathons. So, it was good. I got to clean them all out. Go to sleep. We're going to start with you all in bed. Okay? Thank you. Just go to sleep. Starting fresh. What was the other one? I did change my name. And hello, Maya. Welcome in.
Oh, jingle bells, jingle
Love!
bells, jingle all the way.
Hey Steph and Minnie.
Hey.
18 months. 18 socks.
18 socks. You ready?
So.
Love, thank you for the 18-month resub. Welcome back. Amazing. No, you can't bop Minnie. Why would you bop Minnie? She's the best one here. She's better than all of us. Yeah, we have our hug command. Like, these are, I didn't make any new commands. These are just all our old ones. And the pet command that we use, our dance one, that one's new. I'm trying to think if there's anything else, like, exciting. The bop one was fun to find again. And then the balloon one was cute. I don't think anything else was super exciting. You can give people hugs, because I think if you do the hug, and some of them have weird cooldowns, like global cooldowns, I think you can hug people. Yeah, I hugged myself. Aww. Perfect. You can, like, at people. She is a higher being, as dogs should be. What did Adoring say? Hold on. You're having surgery tomorrow. Oh, good luck. I hope it all goes well. And if you need some distractions today, or possibly tomorrow, we'll be here for you. Hello, puppy. See this dog? This in-game digital pixel dog? Also a higher being. Better than all my Sims, alright? Dogs are superior. Honestly, like all pets are. I had a dream, not last night, but the night before, that I had a pet hamster again. And it was a really good hamster, and I just wanted you to know. And then I wake up and I'm like, I don't have a hamster. Oh, sad. They all sleep so peacefully. Okay, how are your skills? So, since Gilbert should live, right? I want to get his skills maxed because they're so close and, like, actually achievable. So I'm going to have him work on that today. Yeah, we have Little Bear and Brother Bear. And Brother Bear is going to be a dad. It's going to be good. I want to be out of all this pain now. Well, I hope it helps. Pain sucks. Aww. Oh no. A monster. Well, me and Thomas had an idea yesterday. Not that we would actually do this, but it's still fun to think about. Here. You see this nice shelf behind me? What if that was a giant hamster cage and you plexiglassed it and you drilled holes through it so that you could put the tubes through each thing and it was just a giant hamster cage? Would that not be amazing? Your hamster could just live in the whole thing. It'd be so good. You'd have to like line all the shelves and make sure everything was good, make sure it had, oxygen, all that good stuff. Like you'd have to make sure it was livable. But then have tubes go through all of it, like, oh. And if you wanted, since it's so big, if you wanted more than one hamster, you could divide it so that they only have certain sections, but they're all kind of looking like they live in the same thing. Would that not be amazing? And then you could stream it. Yes. And you could have out the top a lot of cages, and there's like, with the tubes you can make whatever you want. You can make like penthouses with the tubes. So think, you could have drill a hole through the top, the tube could go through, they could have a penthouse out the top. Oh, it would be so good. You could also like, say, turn it into a fish tank, but with tubing through everything. You could do such cool things. Oh, that's true. You could just have a bunch of air holes. And then obviously you need little doors and stuff where you can get them out, and, maybe behind it you'd have to have doors that you could open to clean it, but how fun! Hi Bertha, welcome in. We're talking about turning a shelf into a hamster hotel. Hi Minnie! Oh, I see Steph is here. Oh, I'm sorry, did you want her to be big? There you go. This is her stream. But yeah, we were just thinking about that. Again, not that we'd actually do it, because we don't need more pets, but how fun would that be? That'd be amazing. Isn't her blanket cute? I think she likes it. I love her. She needs more, don't you think? I think we have to buy her every single blanket, don't you think? Thomas said we only need 2 blankets, but like, listen, I don't know. I think we could use one of every one. You would always have a clean blanket then. Clearly wrong. I did just order 2 for this like Christmas theme, but in the future I'm sure I'll order some more. They are at least, like, they're throw blankets. Can you put her back to bed? They're throw blankets, so they fold up really small. And since they're not super thick blankets, if you had a bunch of them and folded them all up, like, they wouldn't take up that much space. It'd be fine. Chewed through the plastic part of the cage and moved under your wardrobe with a food and hamster cotton. Oh my goodness. See, I was very lucky. I had 3 hamsters, and none of them ever escaped. So, that was very thankful. Anything big happened? My stream crashed, and the new update crashed my Sims. You know, the update that's supposed to not affect your game? Yep, completely crashed my game quite a few times. So,
Yibs, Tombra.
Only need 2 new blankets, mind you. We have plenty of others, but... Smoosh our blanket dream. We have so many blankets already. That's the issue. If we didn't, then of course we could buy tons of new ones. Yeah, if you have this new stupid little update on, turn it off. It's in here. I'll show it again. Game options, Sims delivery, never. Okay? Apply. Done. Turn it off. It just made my frames like 1. And then crashed everything. Are you awake again? I'm just gonna let it happen. If she wants to wake him up over and over again. He's the one who has to sleep in the same room with her. Grandpa! She's doing it on purpose. She's laughing. Thank you for that follow. Welcome in. He's like, what? Huh? It's not worth it for a random hairstyle to break your entire game. Exactly. You got it. Thank you for that host, too. Yeah, no, I want the updates. Whoa, my little picture looks so weird there because it's a PNG. Huh. Oh no, are people awake now? Okay. Let me start queuing people up then. But yeah, I do want the new little things, but like, why is it gonna break your game when they said it wouldn't? That's just rude. No, if they said, hey, this might break your game, I wouldn't be so upset, but they clearly said, these won't break your game. I know, I like that hairstyle too. At a certain amount of CC, updates become more of a threat. That's true, but they even said like it shouldn't mess with CC, that it wouldn't auto turn off CC or anything. And it didn't mess with my CC. It just put my game to like 1 frame. Maybe 2 frames, but it was pretty bad. Now I can hear my computer's fan freaking out too. Well, you know, when I go to my parents for Christmas, I move my whole computer setup, so maybe I will just, you know, clean up my setup and maybe clean the fans in my PC while I do that. It's way too late to be back up. It's, I mean, 6 a.m. for them. Back then, they're probably getting up, I mean, whenever the sun came up. So if it's summer, they're probably up 4 or 5 a.m. If not earlier, depending on what they were doing. Are you cooking for us? Go for it then. If you're gonna make me pay for it, you're gonna cook it, mister. Ooh, do we have candles? How's all that going? Oh. So, yeah, we had a double harvest. So all of this is from that harvest. We're gonna keep all of that. We'll sell the second harvest if need be. There's a nice candle. Grandpa has new hobbies now, for real. He's like, I love to cook. He's like from High School Musical, you know, stick to the status quo thing. He's just like, I love to cook. Here you go. Oh, we have more statues. Let me put them over here. These all have to be placed closer when I'm in build mode, but I wanted to make sure we had a bunch built. Here you go. Every single grave will have a little statue from our first founder now. And if we want, I wish there was a dog statue. You guys can have statues as well. Don't worry, I'll size them down and stuff, but for now I'm just gonna sit them there. I can barely wake up at 11:45, alright? So, like, I understand. But these Sims, they love being up early. I just can't relate. We have some dirty dishes. Put that over there. This is clothes someone needs to put away. All the bears could have bears. Oh, that's true. That is true. That is their name. You have spoiled eggs. You have a hatchable egg. Just get all their stuff figured out. No. No. Thank you. It's easier to clean them if they're in the fridge and I can just clean out all the food at once. No. Hello? 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 This one won't go in the fridge. It's fine. You have eggs too? Hatchable? Give those to your sister. Put those in the fridge. Give this to Grandpa. Oh boy. Here's some more. Give this to Nimki. I'm gonna have to delete that later. Give those to him. You're late getting your groceries. That's not good. I'm always worried about being late to that because, you know, you get an hour window to pick up your groceries and I'm like, I do not want to be there after the time. Okay, we should be good. Hello, can you feed all of the pups, please? And go ahead and gather some water. We never have water gathered for very long. You could go gather water as well. I love her new outfit. Oh, put this away. Go gather some water. Perfect. Charlie, will you mop the floor? No. You do it yourself. Nimki? No. Stop. Wait, did he make one serving? No, that's a meal. Okay. I was about to say, Grandpa, you can't just make one serving in this house, ever. See what's happening. What's happening?
Bosa Shunig.
Tell him not to do that. I'm so sick of them being dirty all the time.
Watanini.
Please don't do that. It's okay, just please don't. Oh, I learned not to play in puddles. Proud of you. Give him a nice hug with his fleas and whatever else. And praise him. Thank you.
Oh, Marja.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna breed them as soon as we can, just because these dogs are supposed to grow into elders so quickly. So I'm hoping we can get them bred quickly. I think what I might do is bring that dog to this house so that we can play with the main house and make sure she gets pregnant. And then once we know she's pregnant, send her back over. I have it turned on to where it should pop up when she gives birth so that we can name them. But even if it doesn't, we can still rename them. And then we can decide where the puppies will go. Also, speaking of that, Anna made a new family tree for the doggies. Let's see, I can share it on screen. Ooh. So, to help with me not wanting to split up dogs because of the family tree, we're doing another tree just with the dogs so that on the main family tree, we can have dogs in the families that they live in, but it won't necessarily tell how they relate to each other if they're split up, which is fine, because we'll have a separate doggy tree. So obviously, we don't know where these two came from. Well, actually all three, technically. They all came from that multiple litters of puppies when I brought all those dogs to Nimke's family. So, they don't have parents, but now these dogs will start having, their parents all the way down. This is our dogs in the main house right now. And then this doggy is going to dog marry Sebastian's doggy. And then they can have puppies. What happened to the sound? What do you mean? Can you not hear? I can hear you, thanks. Might be on your end then. If you can hear me. Hello, Ola, welcome in. I was talking about you earlier, but now I forget about what. It was good things. What did I say about Olo? You're fine. You're not too late simply because my game and computer and stream crashed, so it's fine. Don't worry. Oh, the mini toys. That's right. You have that same advent calendar and you got different things than me because somebody said they thought everyone got the same ones. But I got more candy. More candy. Yes. I've only gotten candy, which I'm not mad, but it's just really funny because I know it can be anything. Oh, he's going to play his violin. Toys. Are we training each other over here? Mother-daughter training session. Uh-oh. We need to take care of our animals. They're very upset. Why are you all being so cute? They're all just together, autonomously, being cute. Alright, can you guys take care of the animals? You got a box of Dum Dum lollies? That must be so cute. Let's see. I got a Heath bar. I know it's a little up here. But I got a Heath bar today. And then, well, technically yesterday's. And Sweet Tarts, or it's Swizzle's Love Hearts. In a tube. And it's apparently from the UK. So I have all this, American candy and then some UK candy. I don't know what's going on with my advent calendar. I'm not mad, but it's just hysterical. Swizzle's Love Hearts. Yeah, love, do you know about Swizzle's Love Hearts? They come in a tube, apparently. Huh? How cool. And it does say on the package, 108 grams. Which we don't typically have our stuff in grams like that, so it makes sense. Oh my goodness. You can actually read the Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram on here. Yes, you love them. They have messages on the hearts. Yeah, I was like, what are these? Because they looked like sweethearts, but they weren't. And then they looked like Smarties, but they're not. And I'm like, is this even US? Yeah, so it's some UK candy. That's cool. There's a mean version of love hearts. That's hysterical. Also me eating, but. You have a licorice with chocolate on them with the calendar? Ooh. That's so cool. Yeah, I was so confused because I'm like, wait, everything else I've gotten at least is in America. It doesn't necessarily mean the company's American, but like, they're things I've had or seen. And then I got that and I'm like, what? What is this? All right, I need you guys to take care of these. And these. You're from Denmark. Ooh, cool. I still have the heart shapes printed on them, but not nice messages. Oh no. Yikes. Witness to a bully. Speaking of not nice, stand up for your friend. Yeah, I mean, we might have them in, like, stores that sell candy from other countries. Like World Market, maybe. But you wouldn't see those in our candy aisle checking out type thing. He is amazing. Are you a monster for not thinking your heir is handsome? No. Oh, they're just doing this all autonomously. She's like, I will play with you. Beautiful. Beautiful. No, you're not a monster because not all Sims are gonna be pretty to you. Just like in real life. Looks are, what's the word? A personal choice of like if you think someone looks good or not. Same for your Sims, so it makes sense. He's not a beast, he's just not handsome, that's fine. People can just be like, okay looking. That's alright. You're from Michigan? Same. We have similar but different kinds of Smarties, sweethearts. Yeah. That's why I was so confused. I'm like, I've never seen this tube. Am I missing something? Yeah, people's looks and like what you're attracted to or what's attractive to you, all opinion based, even with Sims, because Sims, well, they're based on humans, so. Not a monster, you're normal. Go pee here, please. Horse is out. Can you come over here? Oh no, he's screaming. If you like aliens, you totally can. I mean, think people really like vampires, ghosts, everything like that. Supernatural things. You can be into that, and that's alright. And then you really need to pee. Oh, okay, hold on here. You could probably just pee over here. We won't look. Go pee. The cow won't mind. Go pee. The cow side-eyed us. He's like, I won't mind. When you're done, milk the cow, feed, clean. There you go. Pet Dolores. This is Dolores and Coconut, by the way. They are new here. Because our other ones passed. Wakey, wakey, buddy. Scatter some food, clean the coop, collect some eggs. Broke your thumbnail off trying to pull on your leggings. No. Oh, rip literally. Yikes. Oh no. One down. Oh, I know, they do die fast. That's why it's like, I don't have them in the spreadsheet or anything like that, because you could turn their aging off and do it all yourself, but I think we do that with enough Sims. So I just kind of have them there and try not to get too attached to them, because, you know, we don't have them very long. Not a realistic amount of time. For their realistic time, that is. You're doing great, sweetie. Where is Gilbert? Buddy, I can't believe you're aging up tomorrow. Beautiful, beautiful. Good job. I want you to work on your skills, though, so I'm gonna have you come and eat. And then you just have social, which is almost there. That will probably get there on its own today. Creativity, which will have you play violin, and motor. I'm gonna have you work on your motor now, because you can play violin later. So go play for a while, and he should max all his skills. So assuming he ages up, he'll have some boosts and things. Actually, you know what we found out in Hunter Baby? If he maxes his motor skill, he will be buff when he ages up. So we'll see if that is true. Are you tired, buddy? Him's taking a nap in Grandpa's bed. We need some candles. Where's Nimki? Hey, Nimki, can you go pee and make some candles? Ah, no one fixed it. Where's Grandpa? Oh. Are you fixing it? Or are you just standing in there? Thank you for fixing the outhouse. With a wrench. Nice. You keep giving Moldy the cow healthy treats to keep her alive as possible. She's probably 40. That's true. If we wanted to, we could do that. But, I just always forget about them over there. So I decided, meh, maybe in the super duper extreme decades challenge, you also have to keep track of your animals. But for now, nah. We have food, child. Come here. No, you don't need sippy cups. Just come grab food. It's on the table. Why are you running away from all of your issues? I need you to make candles. Roosters, Kyle, hens are Becky, Susan, Karen, Martha. Oh my. I normally do trade them, but even that has gotten annoying, so I just kind of let them die. Unless I am there trading them. Alright, you should be good. Come make candles, please, so I can light the house up. Thank you. You peed your pants! Boy. I love him, though. Who is in here? You're gonna have to wait a second. Hi. Eat. Today's just an at-home day. They don't have holidays, birthdays, nothing. We just need to get them to Friday, and that's when the chaos will begin. Can you eat? How is this empty? Where did all the food go? Did he make a small serving, maybe? Huh. Charles is old. Old. Am I streaming Friday? Yes. I should be. Let's see. Charles was born 1680. So he's 57 right now. So old for this time period. But not old nowadays. But through everything he's been through, all that farm work. You're gonna sub there? Oh, okay, okay. I was like, is something happening Friday that I don't know about? Yeah, I should be streaming Friday. A good old chill day. Yeah, and I want to get Gilbert's skills up, hopefully. Hello, Vicky. Welcome in. You let your toddler name all your animals? We have chickens that are named Apple, 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 and Nugget Coco. She's brilliant. That's amazing. If Minnie could tell me words, I would do that too. They would all be named Bark if that was the case. Come on, buddy, you can do it. I don't know how long it will actually take to get his motor skill up to 10. But it's only 1 p.m., so maybe if he just plays all day. It's going up like 1% every few seconds. He should be able to get it. When was our last hype train? At the beginning of stream. Definitely over an hour ago, my stream crashed there. And it crashed like right when the train crashed. Speaking of that, we did finish level 1 though, so I will give out points. Also, my name changed, so I needed to test something. Okay, there we go. Good. Watch hours. Streamlabs is, or watch time, amazing. So I was worried that, whoa, 33333. I was worried that me changing my name might like mess up our loyalty system or anything, like, I don't know. I didn't know how it was going to work. So I asked the support to be sure before I changed my name. And they're like, oh, just log out and back in with your new name. I'm like, really? That's it? And it worked. And it auto-transferred my watch hours. It auto-transferred my scenes and everything.
December day,
So,
we are on our merry way.
holy things happening.
Twitch RPG finally agrees it is hype time.
Yes, uptime is wrong. I started at 3:15, so we'll go until 7:15 my time. Bertha, thank you for the bits. You finally got them. I know if, like, I don't know if it's like this anymore, but before with Stream Elements, if you changed your name and you were in a stream that had Stream Elements, your points reset. But Streamlabs auto
Oh,
knows?
jingle bells, jingle
I don't know if Stream Elements auto knows
jingle all
now.
the way.
Vicky!
For science.
Oh.
17 months. Best 17 months ever. Can't wait
Wow.
for the next 17 and beyond.
Thank you for the tier 3 17-month resub. Welcome back, Vicky. Dang. If we start a train, yeah, it will be boosted to like level almost 3, I think. Train? It should be super
Wonders
soon.
alike got the prettiest side.
Oh, it was 59 minutes ago. Wait a minute and do one more. Those will all still count for it, but just wait a minute. Wait 1 minute. We're a minute off. Hold on.
On this cold December
Wait. We just need 1 minute.
our merry way.
Is it a hype train?
Mom, thank you for the bits. Olo, thank you for the bits. I'm waiting for it to say 60 minutes. We got this. Ready? It'll be nice and boosted because those all last for a few minutes, so we'll be good. Come on. Come on. Switch to 60 minutes ago. You can do it. 60 minutes ago. Try now. Cooldown complete. Hype train is ready to leave the station, it says. I hear it. It's waiting.
We are on our merry way.
It's almost there. I see it. Now it's popped up on top. Okay, we're almost there. Can I wear a crab hat?
Oh, jingle
What about the
bells,
conductor hat?
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Have to find the crab hat. There we go. We are... Mom, thank you for the bits. Mendex, thank you for the bits. Lone Star, thank you for the 9-month resub. Welcome back. Vicky, thank you for the bits. Olo, thank you for the bits.
Cold December day.
We'll see if I can do this. Did that really not count towards the hype train? We have been... Oh no, my hat's breaking! His little eye! Toots, thank you for the bits. Apparently not. Rude. Not you. Twitch. Quick, get the glue. His eyeball's coming off. This hat is felt, mind you. And, like, these are all, like, pipe cleaner material. I got this. There. Okay. Got it. We might need a replacement at some point, though. It's because I, kind of smash all the hats into one drawer, so I'm not very careful with them, but we're on a hype train. If we finish it, we'll do a sticker giveaway and garden. I know some of that hype didn't go through, but we are in a hype train. And if we finish all the goals today on stream or on the screen before the end of stream, we'll do a mug giveaway again as well. I'm going to try to balance these hats. No promises. Oop. Alright, you work on skills. What are you doing? Cleaning up food? Thank you. Are you running away? Go home and shower. Oh, I'm so hungry all of a sudden. Oh, I want Cheetos. They're in front of me. Is it break time yet? On my break, I'm eating Cheetos. Here you go. Go take a bath now. Hype price. Olo, thank you for the bits.
Wonders
Can you clean this?
got the prettiest side.
Thank you.
For everyone
Nimki, candles?
to enjoy.
Whoa! Look what she can make! Wow. Mom, thank you for the 300 bits. We're on level 2. She can make a carved candle. Oh, I'm excited. I'm a conductor crab. Thank you. Eat the Cheetos. ASMR time. Crunch. Speaking of like crumbs and microphones though, the microphone is disgusting looking. And I was wondering if I could like, I don't know, use a toothpick. Cause I don't know how to clean it. Boss lady, thank you for the 100 bits. Microphones are really just things that you constantly spit towards. It's just gross. Disgusting. I want to see this so bad. I want to see her carve it. Clean what with a toothpick? You know microphones, because they have like the weaving pattern on them. And just little particles and stuff get stuck in them. Rosalie mastered her creativity. She's a prodigy. I want to clean it out, but I don't know how. Oh, condensed air, duh. You're smart. That would be a good one. That'd probably work. Yeah, maybe like, ooh, a toothbrush. That's true. I could like kind of brush it out with the condensed air. Aw, you guys are smart. I'm over here thinking I'll just like use a little toothpick, but I like your ideas. Better. Who's holding you? Oh, hello. That was terrifying. Please no. Actually, does she have anything she needs to learn? Her birthday is in a day. I don't think she'll have all her skills, but you could maybe help her. Toothbrush, can of air. Sounds good to me. I'll have to do that. I would be there for days. I really would be. That's why I've just been putting it off. Go Rosalie.
Jiffa.
She now... I know, does that not work? Hold on, wait. Put that down. 2 minutes and 30 seconds on the hype train, level 2. Does she not get violin skill now? I know that some skills, if they finish like their kid skill, they can then get another. Oh, there we go, acquired violin skill. That's what I wanted to happen to Gilbert, but he didn't like take to the violin as much. He kind of lost it. But interesting that Rosalie loves the violin. Wow. Yes, have a good dinner. I want dinner. Oop. Last night we had Wendy's. It was more of like the middle of the day. A normal person dinner time, but not for us. But we have not had Wendy's in quite a while. It was good. Hi, what are you supposed to work on, mister? Oh, your motor's so close now. Here. And that only took 3 hours. Just go finish it. He's doing all the chores for the whole house just on his own. Go pee. This never got fixed. Go fix the toilet. She can actually get good now. Yeah, all I can have is Wendy's. I can have their chili potatoes and Frosties. And I just had chili yesterday, but it was pretty dang good, especially because it's freezing outside. Did you get potty trained? You did. You're gonna go play? Do you want someone to come play with you? Maybe he can get up and play with you. 1 minute on the hype train? Here. You go play, and maybe he'll come play too. Gilbert just maxed his motor.
December day, we are on our merry way.
Boss lady, thank you for the 100 bits. 40 seconds, 18%. You can do creativity. Let's get a violin. Where is your other violin? I think I put 2 of them out. Kate, thank you for the 200 bits. Oh, here we go. Can someone clean this? Mom, thank you for the 200 bits. Olo, thank you for the 200 bits. Or 100, sorry. Thank you. Auto lights
On this
open.
cold December day, we are on
Kate!
our
Oh, you were so
merry
close.
way.
Kate, thank you for the 3 gift subs. It was so close.
Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Thank you, Kate. Oh, I missed her carving the candle. Guys, look at this candle.
Oh, jingle bells,
Look,
jingle
look.
all the way.
This thing's fancy. It kind of creeps me out, but it's fancy.
Oh, jingle bells,
Dang, she's
jingle
getting
all the way.
creative. 3 subs for movie night. Oh, if we get that, I will do movie night this Friday. Just so you know. I'll at least plan for it. I mean, I never want to say, when I plan for things, it's like a 99.9% chance. You know what I'm saying? It's like a best case scenario, we do it this Friday. It does look like BB-8. Oh my gosh, it does, especially from here, watch. It's a BB-8 candle. I believe if we had dyes, we would be able to like color all of these. And I'm not against at some point maybe buying them dyes and saying they bought some. Because I don't think we can make them. Can you? You're welcome, Olo. I got you. Whew, my head feels so light now. Can we buy dyes? How does that work? Or like, can you make them? I haven't messed with all of that very much. Dye. The dye's here. So we could buy them from here. There is not even a mod to make them. That's so sad. You'd think you could like take a tomato and make red dye, either in the game or from a mod. We could pretend. We could either just have them buy them and say they traded them, or we could pretend that they made them from things. What is this? Prank dyed cocktail. Cause that would be so cool. I want to have her try to make a colored candle. I think that would be so fun. Like, what happens if we give her blue? Let me write down their money. I'll probably have her pay full for this, because that'd be like 70 cents. I don't know what they would pay for dye back then. I have no idea, but I just want to see, like, if she has this on her, can she make a blue candle? She can! Ooh. Wow. We could make colored things. And I assume for the most part they probably wouldn't color their normal candles because then you're wasting things. But like say you're making a really fancy candle for a fancy meal or a wedding or something. How cool would it be if they were able to color it with, you know, fruits and veggies or whatever? I like it. Well, I would pretend it'd be like from berries or things like that. And I mean, she's Native American and they had access to dyes one way or another from making them. That's so cool. I'll have her make a fancy carved blue one and then we'll just, I won't put it out right now, but we can save it for a special occasion. I'll just say that she paid for it. Yeah, I'm sure they do make dyes through things. It's just, did you know how or could you pay for it type deal? Or could you trade someone something worth something for it? But I don't know for sure. That's just my speculations. Some of that info is hard to find. I'm gonna save this one. We have a candle box. I'm gonna save that fancy one. That's just a normal one. Like normal colored. Cool. Now, he's trying to get his creativity maxed. Well, I think he wet his pants. No one will repair the toilet because they keep wetting their pants as they're repairing. Hey, we don't have those yet. Put that away. Boy, it's in the garden. Rosalie's violin level 2. Okay, apparently Rosalie's our prodigy over there. You can tend this garden. And tend this garden. Just tend all the gardens. Official document of dyes. There is a document for it. Yeah, I know for sure they can dye things. I mean, just think of their own clothing and stuff. Obviously, they keep things simple colored because it'd be easier, but for anything fancy, like his little blue outfit here, either they dyed the fabric themselves and made it, or they bought it from someone who did type deal, or traded. And that's why I've been trying to stay away from, like, bright pinks and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's like if you said they made it, you could make pink with light, just a little bit of red with whatever they're dyeing and make it pink. You could make anything with all the foods and berries they have. I mean, think how bad, like, different berries stain a white shirt nowadays. Now just do that to fabric on purpose and boom. It's red or it's pink. Easy. Here, clean this. No, don't stomp on it. Wait. There you go. How you doing, Lucy? I assume whatever they did, though, would take a long time, or, like, you would need a lot of it, but It's all pretend, so I'll just try to incorporate it little bits at a time. Oh my needs! Cherries make a nice bright red stain. Exactly. Put that in your pocket so you have the violin with you. Although if we leave the lot, please don't take it with you. Yeah, it's hard because there are things like the purples and the blues that they use for royalty a lot, but like, if you're so removed from a royalty society because they're out in the middle of nowhere and you just decided that you have enough blueberries to make blue dye, like I could totally see them doing it, or purple I should say. Blueberry makes purple. I could totally see them doing it. I guess it just depends on where you live. Gilbert, you're a genius, boy! Here, why don't you come over here so you're not so stinky and just wash your hands a few times? Pretend you're washing your face.
You love Borbine.
Go wash your hands.
Sarah Frangi.
Oh yeah, the kids can't reach that sink for whatever reason. They just can't. I don't even know. The adults reach it just fine. Hey, you need your social up. Go talk to your sister. Ask her about her day. She probably doesn't want to talk to you right now, but like, you can try. Did you finish the candle yet? Guys, look. Wait. She's carving it. I want a picture. Hold on. Okay, go. Wow. She's fancy. Ta-da! Oh, it probably looks so cool. We're gonna save this for a special occasion. Oh, it has like rainbow through it? Dang. Wow. I love it. Like, we could literally just bring this candle out when they have, say, like an Easter grand meal. Light it just for the meal and then put it away when we're done, you know? We don't have to make it burn all the way. Extinguish that. Put that back in your pocket. That is so cool. And then we will put it in our little candle box here. Perfect. Oh, I love that. It's just different, you know? We do a lot of things the same over and over because that's, like, their time. So when there's little things like that that we find, it's very exciting. Oh, hey, buddy. How's your kid? Here. Hi. How's the baby? How's life? Are you happy? Ask about day. Let's see. Boast about family. Yep. Can you give parenting tips? There you go. Seb has a junior. When that baby's a toddler, we gotta bring him over.
Ah, Bibidor. Soy.
Oh, the bro hug there. Oh. Wow.
Uh-huh. Ah, kangaroo.
He looks happy.
Zagu
Sebastian, are you happy?
Grau hispa, yaluv.
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
Sharib.
He's just had a rough
Lohain
time.
Kampel Espa Scoo.
Gilbert, when you're done with your bath,
That's
all you need is social, and he has all his kid skills
Slaboon.
maxed. And like, I did it on purpose the past couple days, but besides that, that's just from him living. Wow. I love. Colored carved ones give different moodlets, and that one would be sad. Is it sage? That one was blue. Well, it started out as blue. But I didn't know that they give moodlets. That's even more crazy. That one was sky. Yeah, the sky blue dye. There's sage, shale, amber, brick, canary, yellow. Ooh, I'm excited. Just keep making candles. We'll go make dinner in a second. Ooh, I didn't know that they had moodlets though. Actually, can we see the moodlet on the candle in here? How do you make them have moodlets? You can come in. You can invite him in if you want. I mean, he should be able to come in on his own, but...
Alfonso.
I guess he already is.
Nipwim Rimple. Bakoya Shaper.
Asked to join household, yes.
Gushif,
Just
we
join
know.
the household with
Yes,
us.
and
Bring your
our
kid,
dad.
you know? Bring the puppy, bring your wife. You have a picture of your arrow of his potential lady love. She's younger than
Shasana
him, so she's still a
Braj.
kid, but she was sad for the story. You're bigger than me now. Oh no. Hello, Flair. Welcome in. Don't they use 2 ingredients like blue and sage? Maybe she doesn't know how to make those yet? What level is she right now? Ooh, she just hit 7. So is that another kind of candle? Maybe? Here, you can come serve. Is there any meals we can make? It's just a Thursday in summer right now. How about some fish? That sounds good. I'm pretty sure they're using bad fish though, and I thought that it didn't work if it was bad, but it might be bad fish, I'm not gonna lie. Food was good. I want food. I normally take my break at 2 hours, which I guess technically we're almost at 2 hours from when I initially started, so I'll take a break soon and have some Cheetos. Completely nutritious, I know. Maybe I'll try to make something good for dinner. You know what sounds good? Nachos. Although I think Thomas just had chips and cheese. I always do that. Every day that I'm like, we should make nachos. He already had chips and cheese. Spaghetti sounds good too. It's just a pain to make. I'm just so hungry. Can somebody come clean these? Thank you. You're sleeping already? It's just always ironically on the day that I end up saying, ooh, we should maybe have this. But it's not like I pre-plan anything like that. It just happens. Have a good dinner, Vicky. Wow, words. You've been so hungry today too? To be fair, I didn't have like anything substantial. I had a Cliff Bar for kids. Yep, that was it. Is anyone in the bath? Here, go take a bath. Spaghetti is like, yeah, it's easy, but it takes so long for me. It takes forever for the water to boil, and then the noodles take way longer than the box says. And then if I don't, like I said, I don't really pre-plan, so I have to make sure the meat thaws, which means I have to cook it on low, which takes forever. So it's like, it's easy, but it takes a long time for me. Oh, I forgot about my coffee. Thanks for saying coffee. It's not helping much. That just means you get more. There you go. Hello, Sims 4 puppy popcorn. Compared to nachos. Well, like with nachos, I don't have to, I still have to do the same thing with the meat, but I don't have to wait for the noodles and the water. And then for nachos, I just heat up queso in the microwave. And then, I put refried beans and just heat those up on the stove, which takes like, what, 5 minutes? So the meat's the hardest part of that, and you just throw it all on chips. Did you just say hi and then bye? Okay, bye. Oh no! I hate when these get stuck here. My follows are inspired. Did she not cook? Like, I'm confused. Question mark, bye. Ma'am. See, I thought the fish was bad. Did she cook it? Wait, I'm confused. Maybe it was bad and she realized it when she went to cook it. I don't know. How about just a nice roast chicken? That sounds good too. Mom, I'm coming over for dinner. I'm coming over. When did I change my username? Approximately less than 12 hours ago. Welcome. Wait, no. That would have been 5 a.m. Less than 24 hours ago. Alright, you get up. You're the Sims puppy corn? She's your streaming account. Well, then why didn't you just do it here? Oh my goodness. A perfect name. Gilderoy Pop-Tart. You need the rules in the CC. Well, you can do that on this account. Or is it literally on a different computer? Too funny. Wait, you're... That's our violin. Please don't steal that. Everyone's going to bed, but we haven't eaten yet. Oh, I'm not prepared for what's about to happen. Okay, alright. once it hits midnight, we're into 1738. So we're on to the last 2 years of this decade. You need to get the CC on your computer and you're on your phone. Oh, okay, gotcha. That makes sense. I was about to say hello. Oh, goodbye. But once we get to Friday, we're on a new year. Gilbert ages up. I like to do Gilbert or like kids' birthdays at the beginning of the day in the main house because I make them a cake and then they eat the cake for breakfast and all that. And it's either a sad or a happy cake. Charles' role will be at the end of Friday because I don't know, something about the death rules, their end of life rules are almost scarier. I guess because like it goes up every year and it's a higher chance. So I just saved this for the end of the day. And then Coco's an adult. So midday we could go age up Coco the dog and do all of that. And I think that would be good. So first we'll have them eat, get them to bed, and then we'll wake them up, make a cake, and have Gilbert age up. I don't have my mod commands apparently. That's why chat looks different. Could someone delete that? Please don't self-promo. I don't have my moderation settings on apparently. This is annoying. Mod settings, mod icons. I got it. No self-promo, please. Gilbert better live, I know. They can make candles that give moodlets at level 9. Well, that's amazing, though, because I didn't even know that was a thing. Cool. All right. Once she's done, I'll wake everyone up, make them eat, send them back to bed, and then we'll go from there. Did animals get taken care of? I don't want Gilbert to die. It would change so much. And he was their first kid, and I just love when their first kid is a boy and is heir. It just all works so nicely. Okay. I'm gonna bring that down. Since you're waiting to eat, go ahead and mop this floor. Please don't go to bed here. Go throw that away real quick. Wait, what? Why are you sleeping? He always tries to sleep upstairs. Sir, you sleep downstairs so you don't have to go up and down the ladder. Dad, I heard a clatter. It's literally what I heard when I said that. Yes, we need his babies exactly. And he's the oldest, so assuming he lives, like he will start having kids in roughly 5, 6, 7 years. But if he dies, we have to wait for Bellamy, and then you have to hope Bellamy lives, and then if Bellamy died, then you're on to Louis, and like, it's just a whole ordeal. It's just best if the oldest is a boy, lives, and can just keep it going. As long as, like, they're cute and all. And every single one of these kids is cute. So we're not lacking on the cuteness genes here. Did you call to meal, or did you just grab a serving? I'll bring everyone myself. Grab a serving. You don't have to keep mopping. I didn't know how long it would take. Grab a serving. Make sure you're all fed. There we go. I think Gilbert kids would be adorable. Especially because I'm curious to see what genes they would get. And I have no idea who he's going to marry. And I probably won't know for a while. You know, a clatter! I love that movie. I've just been watching a lot of Christmas movies, which is good. But, like, a lot for me, because I really only watch, like, a movie a day. Whoa! Ariel Pence and Jeremy Prince got pregnant. I believe they're married, so I think that's a good thing. They shouldn't be able to get pregnant without being married now. How many Anns are we going to bachelorette? Oh, yeah, we could bring in an Ann. I'm totally not against it. I know we did it in original decades, but, like, we could just name her Ann no matter what. I'm not against it. And I've been saving the name Ann. We haven't used an Ann or an Annie or Anna or anything yet. So we could do it. Guys, wait. Let me make sure everyone's eating. You guys all eat at the weirdest times. You're grabbing food. You need to come eat. I'm choking on spit. Go grab a serving. You're doing laundry. This boy loves to do chores all on his own. He's always like cleaning, taking out the trash, doing the dishes, doing some laundry. Everyone make your Anns. Well, He could literally marry a redheaded Anne. We don't have a redhead in the main house yet. So we could just make it a thing. Doing it right now. Yeah, you can upload them whenever. Anybody. It doesn't have to be a redhead. Unless that ends up being what I choose, but we'll see. We'll see. Very interesting. Are you guys all ready to go to bed? Their autonomy was so good at the beginning of stream, and now they're just like, meh. I'm gonna have you pee. Go to bed. We're officially into 1738, so let me change that on screen. Boom. 2 more years, and then I have to make another slideshow. Oh boy. Exclamation point hashtag. And then you're talking to plants. Nimki, I'm gonna have you go to bed. just go to sleep. You need to pee as well. Maybe go pee and then go to sleep. Whenever I tell them to go pee with this way of telling them to pee, not through the outhouse, like just outside, if I cue something up afterwards, they tend to not go to the bathroom. They just skip it. Bugs the crap out of me. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Wait, why are you overheating? Oh, is it the toddler? The toddler ghost is overheating my Sims. Listen! Whoa, the menu's different. I hate it. No! Why does MC Command Center keep changing the menus to look like this instead of the like actual little bubbled things to press? I like the bubbled things to press. It's easier to tell that they're buttons. I hate this. Every update, they've slowly made more of the menus look like this instead of the like buttons. You know what I'm saying? Why? Anyways, this is... What is your name? It doesn't even say your name. Parents? Home, current children, age. What is your name? Are you serious? I don't like it. Am I missing it? I don't see your name at all. Yeah, because they started that with like before, and then it ended up being this changed to that, which I've finally gotten used to, but I've hated it as well. And these all changed to that. And then this was still like the bubble icons, and now they're not. And I don't like it. It's too much at me at once. And why isn't their name there? Oops. I don't know your name. I hate it. Well, that's really, really, really annoying. I know who you are because you're parents and you're the only ghost of them. That's Isabel. Why doesn't it say their name anymore? Evil. Thank you for that follow. Welcome in. Don't mind me. Had enough of Sims today. Go to sleep. Oh boy, I thought someone was burning to death. Addison Rockwell's an adult. Congratulations. Go to bed, go to bed, go to bed, go to bed. That includes you? Oh yeah, I made you pee first, that's right. Here, go. Wait. Evil! Go fill all pet bowls. And go to bed. Good. I thought he was doing dishes. I swear he's always doing chores. I appreciate it, but it's hysterical. I'm not ready for their roles. Okay, let me fill in this day in our lovely spreadsheet so we're ready for Friday. By ready, I mean totally not ready, but, you know. She could potentially get all her skills. Oh, her thinking's super low. That would probably take a while. I could at least get her skills all to 3. She could finish her potty and get her thinking to 3, and then she would get that 1 boost as long as she lived. Okay, is everyone asleep? Yes. I'm gonna pause and take my halfway break now. I know our uptime is wrong, but I have, like, at least been streaming a couple hours in one way or another. Is he neat? Nope, he's cheerful. He's clingy right now. He dislikes dancing. He likes easy listening music. His responsibility's been going up. He's just very helpful, boy. Well, at least get them her to 3. If she can get 5 before her birthday, because I guess her birthday's in a whole day. It's not today. It's on Saturday, so she could maybe. I'll at least try to have her work on the blocks. How did rolls go? No rolls yet. I'm gonna go take my break, and then we'll come back and we'll do Gilbert's roll first. We'll make him a cake, but then we'll do his roll in the morning. He did finish all his skills. Not that he had to. Oh, okay. He needs to talk to somebody. And then all his skills are finished. Aspiration, I haven't been doing those. He has the wrong one anyways. Oh, his aspiration would be finished if it was the right one. Here. His aspiration is complete. There you go. So he's mentally gifted. Wait, are your guys' aspirations wrong? Hold on. No, yours is correct. Yours is wrong. You gotta work on that. Yours is correct. Okay, cool. Have a child complete a lifetime aspiration. Have 6 grandchildren. These ones are rough because these don't count for child aspirations. It's adult aspirations. So basically that means their heir has to complete their lifetime aspiration because it's the only one we work on. Otherwise, they will never get those. Like, what's his? But if you give them the same one, he has to have a child complete one, which means his dad will never have one because he can't finish his until his kid does, but his dad won't be around. Just something to think about. Eloise will have a baby 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, today. Should be. I forget if we got, I think we got her pregnant Tuesday morning technically, so it would be Saturday morning. But if we did it Friday morning, it'd be any minute. Okay, let me go take my break. We'll come back and it's going to be a chaotic, hopefully good Friday for them. But we'll see. Yikes. Okay, if you need a break, go take one and we will continue shortly.
It's December again, I can't believe it. Whatever happened to the rest of the year? It went by so fast, I barely did see it. Now I'm calling all angels high. If you are there, help me find the Christmas spirit again. The Christmas spirit again. That warm place in my heart that was there from the start. I want that Christmas spirit again. I find myself wandering downtown, window shopping, listening to the sound from some street choir, caroling through the air, and the smell of the big Christmas tree in the square.
so light, got the prettiest sight for everyone to enjoy. Standing up close by the Christmas tree, glimmering light, I am right where I wanna be. I will be home for a couple of days, wander around with you. You and me in the cold, thought it'd never be true. Wherever I go, I got you. Oh, I have stopped running, there is no way trying. You better loosen your belts. Drinking hot wine by the fire, don't care of anything else. It's Christmas and some kind of love, my friend. I'll pray it will never end. Do you like to be here too? It's Christmas and outside snow's glistening. It's just you and me tonight. I'll spend all this Christmas with you. Oh, it's such a charm, got you up in my arms. There's nobody at the door. You said I wish this will never be over. Darling, it's time for your present, come over here. Now it is time to get out in the snow, lighting a light with you. Choirs will sing and the joy bells will ring. Nobody loves you as much as I do. It's a wonderful feeling from floor to the ceiling. It is that time of the year, drinking hot wine by the fire. Here on our own, we got nothing to fear. It's Christmas and some kind of love, my friend. Pick up some candy canes and hang a wreath on your door. It's Christmas and outside snow's glistening. It's just you and me tonight. It's just you and me tonight. It's just you and me tonight. I'll spend all this Christmas with you.
Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Over the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to laugh and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride, and soon Miss Fanny Bright was seated by my side. The horse was lean and lank, misfortune seemed as light. We got into a drifted bank, and then we got upside. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Now don't you act so coy. Let us go and fill all the little children's hearts with joy. Rudolph, my dear, you know the forecast ain't clear. So will you please light the way and lead old Santa sleigh? Yeah, lead old Santa sleigh. Come on and lead old Santa sleigh. Hey, let's do it one more time. One more time. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody help me now. Hold on, I got one more. Rudolph, pretty please, don't be such a tease. Let's have some fun and go make this a Merry Christmas for everyone. Merry Christmas for everyone. Merry Christmas for everyone.
Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains, and the mountains in reply, echoing their joyous strains. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Shepherds, why this jubilee? Why your joyous strains prolong? What the gladsome tidings be?
Why didn't it do the thingy? Everything's like broken today. The dice better not be broken though, alright? Hi! What? Now it did it. That's so weird. Hi, puppy. Would you like something? Go over here. Sit. Oh, my back. I'm getting old. I literally bent over to pick her up on my break and like tweaked my back. And I was like, really? 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 Come on. Hello. Oh. Let me get you a treat. Here. Are you guys ready for rolls? I'm not. I mean, it makes things interesting. So like, I am for that. But like, I don't want them to be bad, you know? I can see a cute little tail. Here you go, puppy. Sit. Speak. You want to sing a song? Say Steph and Minnie. Speak. Minnie and Steph. Speak. Steph and Minnie, speak. She's growling here. All I've been singing is the Ruby and Max theme song, but with Steph and Minnie. Or Minnie and Steph. Hurts your paw, you break your back. Who's stepping on sidewalks, cracks? Sidewalk. Oh my lord. We're just all aging a little bit over here, you know? Gracefully, but good rolls, good rolls, good rolls. Mom, I spoke. Mom, I spoke. Steph and Minnie, Minnie and Steph, ba-dum-bum. And if you don't know that show, you're either too young or possibly too old. I don't actually know, like, the time frame that show was a thing. It might still be a thing. Let's go find out. Max and Ruby TV show. Because it might be books, too. It was a thing. Country of origin, Canada. 130 episodes. Dang. Do they still have new episodes? Wait a second. United States main series, Nick Jr. Wow. Series debuted in 2002 in Canada and 2003 in the US. The most recent last aired episodes is 2019. Wow. We from Europe don't know. I guess that might be true. I don't know, like, you know, when TV shows are only in Canada or US, like how many people watch them in other countries type deal. Cool. Anyways, it's just a really cute show, and the theme song, I wish I could play it to you without being copywritten, you know what I mean? Like, I just want to show you guys cool things, and I can't because copyright sucks. But it's cute. I watched it when I was little. But it has a cute little theme song. And they're sister and brother, and Max doesn't talk, which is kind of funny because guess who doesn't talk here? Minnie Muffin. So... she's the Max to my Ruby. Is doggo puppy or elderly puppy? She's my puppy, always. She's 10, but she's a puppy. Bear in the Big Blue House. Yeah, I saw that too. You know that show because of your sister, you were her sitter. Yeah. It's a good one. It's cute. Children's television series. I can show you a picture of them. That's not copyright. Here. Here you go. Then you at least know kind of what I'm talking about. Max and Ruby. They're rabbits. They're brother and sister, and they go on adventures. The Big Comfy Couch was one of my favorites as a kid. Love that one. Look at them. They're cute rabbits. It's a good little show. Now I kind of want to go watch it. I don't think I've actually watched an episode of it in gosh knows how long. Big Comfy Couch, so good. Dragon Tales, very good. All of them. I just love cartoons. Old ones, that is. Although, I think if Peppa Pig was around when I was younger, I would have loved Peppa Pig. I know that's like a more current thing. I would have loved that one. I probably would have had all the Peppa Pig toys, let's be real. I probably would have really, really liked it. Kipper the dog, of course. Yes. Dragon Tales. Aww. I was Cassie from Dragon Tales for Halloween once. The pink dragon. If there's nothing on TV you want to watch, you watch Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig is hysterical. I don't think I've watched like a full episode, but I've watched bits of it on YouTube and stuff. It's so good. For a little kid show, and the fact that they're British pigs is hysterical. Blue's Clues, I was obsessed with that. I had a lot of Blue's Clues stuff, including the chair. Franklin. The bear one. What is that one called? It has a bear and all of his animal friends. Little Bear, there you go. Bluey is a new thing. Don't Google the bad stuff about Bluey, alright? I'm telling you right now, do not. I can't get the image out of my head, so whenever anyone says Bluey, it's all I can think of now. So, don't research what's wrong with Bluey, alright? Not family friendly at all. Bear in the Big Blue House was good, yeah. Oh, I love Caillou. I loved it when I was little. I know people hate Caillou now. I loved it. I love all those shows. So cute. Rugrats, everything. Dumb Glasses. Caillou's amazing. I love that show. People just like to rag on anything nowadays, though. So then, like, if something gets on that train of, like, people don't like it, then they're like, Caillou's terrible, and then everyone hates Caillou. Pappy Druid. I don't. Peppa Pig fries your brain cells. No, I mean, you could say any kid show does, especially if you watch it over and over, but it's cute from a glance. Roly Poly Oly was so good. Bluey has some nasty secrets. Are you Nick or Disney? I watched both. Love Rugrats. Rugrats is still great. I watched like one episode of the new Rugrats. It's interesting. It's not the same, but it is cute. It's a good, like, you know, it throws you back, but it's just the new art, and it was cute. And the voices are like kind of the same, but not quite. So that throws you off. Alright, let me close all of those things. I suppose I'll let my Sims sleep and make a cake while we talk about TV shows, and then we'll do our roll after that. Our first roll. Because how much time do we have right now? My timer's off, so I just need to go off of, I will go until 7:15 my time. So we have like an hour 25, hour and a half-ish, so we'll be good. We'll be good. 64 Zoolander, I'm not sure what that one is, but what about Zaboomafoo? Love Zaboomafoo. SpongeBob, you see, my mom hates SpongeBob. So, like, I watched it, especially because my brothers watched it, but we had to watch it, like, in the basement type deal. Because it's just so annoying. Zaboomafoo! Oh, I love Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. I love Blue. Yeah. Aww. Why? Because SpongeBob's voice is so annoying. I get it. SpongeBob's voice and a lot of the voices in that show are so high-pitched and obnoxious. Like, I totally understand. I wouldn't want to sit and watch SpongeBob all day either. But that aside, it is a funny show. But it's also kind of a very inappropriate show at times, which is hysterical because, you know, it's a kid show. But it's really inappropriate a lot of the time. I watch Powerpuff Girls. Yeah, I could understand. Their voices are very annoying. But as a kid, it was like, you don't like this show, Mom, type deal. But then when you're older, I'm like, alright, I get it. Oh, Dexter's Laboratory, yeah. See, I feel like I watched Cartoon Network the least. Because most of those shows, I don't know, they were a little more older. But I have older brothers, so they were still on, you know. But if I was going to choose a show to watch or a TV channel, I would pick Disney and Nick over Cartoon Network. Oh, I loved Ed, Edd n Eddy. Very inappropriate, but it was hysterical. But again, you don't catch all the bad stuff when you're a kid. You catch it later when you watch it again. Oh, Doug as told by Ginger? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Wow. The Johnny Bravo one. There's so many good shows out there, and it's like, what shows are out there now? Not much. Peppa Pig. And Bluey. Oh, what's the other one? Oh, the Wild Thornberries. That's a good one, too. Hey Arnold, that's a good one. Like, where's all the good TV shows nowadays, You're haunted by a ghost toddler? Yeah, and they like to overheat my Sims. It's a struggle. The Thornberries, the Wild Thornberries. But guess what? I don't know the name of these toddlers because MC Command Center updated, and I hate it. It doesn't show the name of the kid. Like, what? It's an easy thing. It's like missing name. We have age, spouse, current children, home, parents. There's no name anymore. Like, what? Excuse. Oh, I love Courage the Cowardly Dog. Although that show gives me the heebie-jeebies even when I watch it today. There's just, you know, it's very creepy. There's just something about it. It terrifies me. Wow, Dindisi and Ismail had a baby named Lloyd. Interesting. The babies' names are on the graves. And, like, if I were to meet the kid, their names would pop up here. But I can't just easily at a glance be like, who is this? Unless they were the only kid to die from their parents or something, but... This is why I only watch Peppa Pig. Yeah. Courage the Cowardly Dog. Terrifying, but, like... We have 3 ghost toddlers out. It was really good, though. Am I playing in Cottage Living World? Yes. I'm in the biggest lot in the center. But then I'd have to turn headline effects on every time. Like, the fact that this is just the new thing. That's really frustrating. Go to sleep. Headline effects. Who? Wait, guys, I found the fish. She did make a fish. Aw, man. Roasted fish. Heck. It's almost spoiled now, but I guess I'll at least get it in the kitchen. That's annoying, because I thought I told her to make it, and then she couldn't make it anymore, so I'm like, well, maybe the fish went bad, but I think the fish is bad anyways, and yeah. Well, there you go. There it is. Okay, Nimki, are you ready to make a cake? Wakey, wakey. She must have made it on that stove, I guess? I don't know. I had that for canning, but I just don't can much anymore, because my game won't let me make the pies. So I just like, what's the point unless we sell it? But then at that point, I don't want to take the time to make it to sell it if we're just going to sell the plants anyways. So, yeah. Would I recommend buying it? Yes. This is the best expansion pack ever. Truly. If you like this gameplay. If you're not going to play farm style, then, I mean, don't do it, but it's so good. So good. There are people starving elsewhere in 1738. Our townies probably don't even eat, and we're just leaving fish outside. Cottage living, if, like, you know, because it's one of the most recent ones, but if it had been one that was out before, and you were going into Sims for the first time and didn't have any packs, I'd say buy this one first. Well, I'd probably say Seasons first. Buy this one second. Seasons, and then this, and then fill it in with, like, Parenthood and Tiny Knitting or whatever the heck it's called. And Tiny Knitting. That's not it. Why are you burning to death? It's the stupid ghost. Boy. Here. Go grab some water from somewhere. Get naked, drink some water, you know. Hi, Ven. Welcome in. Oh boy. Tiny knitting. Tiny living, nifty knitting, nifty tiny. I don't know. You almost spit out my drink. All the names are so confusing now. How the heck do I just have him grab some water? He can't. He literally can't. Wait. He's broken. Can you grab one from here? Dust the bus. Yeah, exactly. Get water. Here you go. Are you in your hot weather? I think you are. Ugh, I hate this. Yuck. No. Now I don't know what to click. This is terrible. Why would you do this to me? I have to scroll now? I hate it here. I'm reverting everything. We're going back to Sims 1.0. All mods will just be old. Change outfit. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Here you go. Okay. Don't die. Don't let this be a precursor to your role, sir, alright? Stay alive. Whoo! Alright. Hi, everyone. How's it going? Love to knit. Yeah. Love to make tiny homes, you know. That's a polite way of saying grazing a chest by accident. Dust the bust. Yeah. Yeah. You got it. Alright, I need you to make a cake. Do you need to pee first? Is that baby a ghost? There's like at least maybe 10 toddler ghosts. Yeah, they come out at night. They just say hello and then they go back to their grave. It's the 1700s after all. Alright, come on over here. After you pee. I need you to make a cake. Oh, we can't make a cake. Alright, who wants to get eggs? This is gonna be a chaotic Friday. Get more food next week. Delivered to your place. Good, good. The things you learn. Things that follow welcome in. And that one. Could somebody get eggs? He's still dying, but like, he's not actually overheating. It's from the ghost. If you have a ghost that died, or a sim that died of overheating, they can overheat your sims as a ghost. But I don't think they can actually kill your sims, but I'm not positive on that. It hasn't happened yet. That's why I'm saving, just in case. So they don't actually grow like toddlers. No, they are stuck at that life stage forever. Can you collect eggs? Thank you. You might as well just take care of them while you're here. It's just so dry. What roles do we have? We're doing our air first. Gilbert. This will make or break if he's air or not, literally. And then from there, we get to go age up a puppy. Sebastian has a puppy, and that puppy...
One day, he was forgotten. He was only 3.
He better not only be 3.
Hi Sksarip.
D-Sims, thank you for the bits. And hi, welcome. Oh, goodbye, chicken coop. We'll age up a puppy, so that'll be a good thing. The puppy doesn't have death rolls or anything. I don't do rolls for dogs except for end-of-life rolls because nope, we're not doing that. So we'll age up a puppy, and that puppy will then, I'll probably temporarily move into our house to get that puppy pregnant. Well, it'll be a dog then. You know what I mean. And,
On this cold December day,
and then we'll dance.
we are on our merry way.
Ben, thank you for the 100 bits. And then, at the end of the day, he has a death roll, a very high one, so... Yeah. I don't know, my chicken coop breaks every now and then where they literally pick up the chicken coop like that to clean it and then put it back down.
On this cold December
Puppy, are
day,
you bringing him in?
we are on our merry way.
Are you escorting? She's here. Right over here. Right over here. Ben, thank you. Mom, thank you. How's it been? An hour already? I don't know. I know I had a break, but, like, it's not like I was gone for a year. Hi. Are you wanting pets from Thomas? Don't fall over. Are you excited? Are you excited? Did you miss him? He was literally upstairs. We're in a hype train every visit. We'll do a sticker giveaway and garden. Ven, thank you for the bits. And if we hit all the goals, which we are about halfway through all of them, we'll do a mug giveaway.
Oh, jingle bells,
I don't think she wants you to pick her
jingle
up.
all the way.
She's guarding her belly. D-Sims, thank you for the gift sub. Mendex, thank you for the gift sub.
Oh, jingle bells, jingle
One sub till movie
jingle
night?
all the
Perfect.
way.
Let's do it, and then I'll go make a vote for what movie we watch. And we'll do it this Friday. Hey, Minnie Muffin, are you happy? She's here. You can pet right here.
On this cold December day, we are on our merry way.
Anna, thank you for the bits. Doesn't Minnie normally follow Thomas everywhere? Not upstairs. There's a gate. She can't go over there.
Wonders a lie,
Or she'd
got
be
the
fighting with a cat.
pretty
That wouldn't be good.
side for everyone to enjoy.
Ven, thank you for the 300 bits. Hey, Minnie Muffin, this is your stream now. This is your stream, look. She's what? Look at them. That's yours. Look right here, that's yours. Toots, thank you for the 200 bits. Hey, Minnie, come back. Look, right here. Look, up here. Look. Right here. Right here, puppy. Follow my hand. Look. Right here. Look. She's where do you want me to look? Oh, hey, Owen. Hi, puppy. Her leg's been doing really good. It's obviously sensitive, but she doesn't, care. She has a cataract in her one eye. Hi. Just like a human gets.
On this cold December day, we are on our merry way.
Glasses are so nasty. D-Sims, thank you for the 100 bits. I'm sweating. Hi, puppy. Did you want a treat, maybe? Should we do that? Hello, Kenzie. Hello, Owen. Hello, little babies. Did you want a treat? Can you sit? High five. Nice work. Okay, well, hold on. Let me grab it. She's like, I come to you. Mom, thank you for the bits. Here, come here. Can you sit? High five. Nice work. Can you sit? Speak. Good girl. There you go, baby. She took her glasses off. I know, because they're bugging me. I think it's because I think they're dirty, but they're not. It's just because the coating's coming off, and it's starting to happen on the other lens, and that one's bothering me. Yeah. Yeah. We're on level 2 of the hype train. 2 minutes left. I want to find my script so that I can just order the same frame with new lenses, because I don't think my eyesight's changed any. I don't have very bad eyes. So I just want to get like new lenses, new frame without having to go in. But I need to find my script, and I have no idea where that is. I don't think I have it. Her birthday's in 3 days. Happy almost birthday, Kenzie. That's nuts. 5 subs and 2,407 bits and a 9. I don't know if that's 9 or an 8. Yes. Whose birthday? Kenzie. I think she's turning 4, yeah. Wow. That's crazy. So big. And Owen will be 1 before we know it. 1 minute on the hype train, level 2. Oh. Greyhound, thank you for the 500 bits. I know. In March, just nuts. I feel like you were just pregnant with him. Weird. So many baby sunflowers. That's the sun
jingle
roll.
bells, jingle bells.
Wow, look at
jingle all
that
the
banner.
way.
Mom, thank you for the gift sub. All right, we'll do a movie night this Friday. Boom.
Wonders alive, got the prettiest side for everyone to
Your thing's
enjoy.
curled up, you're fine. Ven, thank you for the 300 bits. We're on level 3 now. You have unlocked movie goal, so we'll do that Friday. Uptime is wrong. There should be like, I don't know, another hour added to that, I think. Perfect timing. It didn't scare me that time because I was looking in chat. Maya, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. How was your stream? What were you up to? In the Lewis stream, we're doing movie night or both? Both. We will do stream first. Hopefully. What's today? Wednesday? Oh no, it's going to be shower day. I'll try to stream. What? It's Wednesday. I will try to stream close to on time so we can do it in the evening. But it would probably end up being at like 8 p.m. Eastern. Because if I finished stream on time, we'd be done at 6. But that's asking a lot. So if we do like 8, I would have time. Hello! All right. Welcome. Oh, it was good. You played Roblox Bed Wars. Nice. That's awesome. Thank you for the raid. Did we get a shout out? Bum, 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 bum. So yeah, we would do stream and then movie night. Yes, but there was a little spam in there. Ben, thank you for the 200 bits. There's a shout out. Thank you guys. Go give Maya a follow. I think you play Sims sometimes too, I believe. And some Roblox, which isn't Roblox kind of like Minecraft? It's like a sandbox thingy. I've never actually played Roblox. I've only just seen it. Can't you like kind of make it do whatever you want it to do? But cool. Nice. Chat cleared your last one. You're good. No worries. It happens. It was very hype. We are in a hype trade as well. Level 3, 35%. And it's not about to get sad in here, She-Wolf. No, 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 no. It's going to be real happy because they're all going to live. Okay? It's going to be fine. We will bop the non-believers. Don't worry about it. I'll have her... Wait. Oh, yeah, we need eggs. That's right. Let me get this cake made because they still have to make the cake so we can actually do the birthday part. So we'll do that while the hype train's going.
Come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant.
Then...
Take them all.
Alrighty. Take them all.
Shoiba?
That was so British, it hurt. Then, thank you for the 400 bits. They're all gonna live. It's gonna be fine. His chance of death is like 45%. That one's scary, but I mean, it could be worse. Gilbert's is only 12.5% wherever he is. And then the dog doesn't have a chance to die, so we're good there.
Floney.
We are very close to bit goal. And sub goal, to be fair. Follow goal's about halfway. But kind of like before, if we at least hit sub and bit goal, we'll do the mug giveaway. Follow goal is extra. And we ended up hitting follow goal right when we did the mug giveaway last time. So it like all worked out. Are you loving on your animals? He loves these animals. He takes care of them all by himself. Coconut? Here you go. Does Nimki like fitness? I guess.
Shimba.
Why not? Did you get the eggs? He did. Okay, here. Nimki, go bake a cake. What? We still need one more egg. Are you serious? Alright, who's holding out on us? Anybody got an egg? Anybody? Wait. Wait, is that hatchable? Oh! These ones aren't. Give those to your sister. Now, can you make a cake? Perfect. She's gonna make the birthday cake. I need him to, like, talk to one person. Oh yeah, Eloise's baby. Since it didn't happen in the middle of the night, it'll happen tonight. So we should see that this stream too. Yeah, we have like a little over an hour, so we'll see that as well. So that could be good or bad. I need you to talk to your brother real quick. Ask him about his day. Thank you guys for that hype train. Become best friends forever? Let's do it. That's a cute pug. We finished level 3? Didn't we finish 2 but we were on 3 or were we on 4? We finished 2. Oh, okay. 200 points going out. Hold on. There. Yeah, so we should have a baby, which the baby will always be okay, at least for a while, till their next roll. But we do then have to roll for mom. That one can be scary. Who has dishes up here? No, 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 no. Can you put those in an inventory, please? There it is. Maxed skill. Why can't I put these somewhere? Put them down here. Are you gonna hug? Please don't let that be your last hug. Seb had a baby? Yes! Sebastian Jr. Wait. Can they do this secret handshake now? That they're best friends? Let's see. It hasn't kicked in all the way. There you go. We should be able to... share secret. Where's your secret handshake? You can banter. Do kids not have one with kids? Did he just smack him?
You love Borbina Bay. One new sharp wiggle.
Reveal deep secret. I don't see a handshake one. Alright, how's that cake going? Still being cooked. Oh boy. Or baked. You bake a cake. You cook bacon. Is that the saying? I think so. Another one! You guys are just spoiling me now with these autonomous hugs. Alright. So, Gilbert has full creativity, mental, motor, and social. You got this, buddy. You got this. Yes, we hit movie night. We'll do that this Friday. At least that's what we're planning for. So I don't think we'll vote on the time. I'm probably going to set it at 8 Eastern, because that way I can for sure be done with stream and get like our pizza and stuff made. I know it would be really late for UK people, but last time we did movie night we started it early. So this time it will just be a little bit later. But it'll still be, I mean, it's 1 a.m. for the UK, so if you stay up late on the weekend like me, you'll be there, but otherwise, I know it will be late for you. But for our East Coast, and I guess West Coast. They might not even be out of work, so we'll set it for 8. Hopefully that works for people. Oh, okay, we're good. We'll see on the after party. We haven't had an after party in a long time because normally there's not very many people in our movie nights and people leave right after. So, like, we'll see. I guess it depends on who's there and when. Last time I did movie night, you guys, like 30 of you said you'd be there and like 8 people came. So, we'll just see what happens. I try to do them at different times, yeah. Just depends. And obviously I'm in Eastern time and we'll be streaming first. Is our Discord link still on sub only? Or is it just not working? Here. Anyone can join Discord. Oh, is bot dead? Bot's just dead. Alright, hold on. Let me try to fix bot. Refresh. Let's try again. Okay, bot's back. Oh, bot's not back. Oh, why? Wait, but bot just put a timer message, but nothing else? Rude. Give it a second. If you can't get it, it's literally discord.gg/StephanMini for the invite. Otherwise, you can click it in my panels, and when bot works, you can join. But anyone can join. It's not actually sub-only or anything like that. I don't know why bot's not working. It's half working. Blame Streamlabs. I don't know. Are you guys ready for this? Bot Mini Muffin is clearly very busy down there chewing, so she can't get you the link right now. You have to wait. A migraine prevented you? I feel that. That was me yesterday. I hope you feel better, though. There you go. That link should work. Yep, perfect. There you go. But yes, movie nights, anyone can join them. It's literally where you just watch my screen in Discord. And like I said, we won't vote on the time because I think 8 Eastern would be good for this Friday. And we'll vote on which movie we watch, though. So I'll get all the holiday Christmassy movies that I can get, and I'll put a poll in Discord, and then you guys can vote. And she's very busy down there. Alright, are you guys ready for this? Let me get him down here. I kind of want the whole family in here. This is a big moment. We have to roll for him. Everyone get in here, please. They're gonna go for a birthday, but if he dies, he just drops dead. Like, yikes. Alright, everyone in here. I'm doing this to assume that he's going to live, right? We'll vote in just a second. Or not vote, bet, and then roll. Okay. We should be good. So, Gilbert ages up today to a teenager. Yes, he will be turning 13. He has a 12.5% chance of not making it there. If he doesn't make it, obviously, he dies and he loses his heir status. Again, obviously. And then Bellamy would be next in line. So, we are going to bet, and then we'll roll. Okay. Oh, wait, but bot's broken. Hold on. Never mind. Hold that thought. We can't bet or do any of that. Today, and the technical difficulties make me want to rip my hair out. Let me turn bot off and on, I guess, and see if that works. No, bot's broken. We'll see. Stare at Minnie for a second. Everything today is just, ugh. I hate it. Turn bot back on. Okay, are you good, bot? Like, you're gonna listen to all of our commands? Alright, I think we're good. Minnie needed a break. Bot's chewing a bone. You're ruining the signal. But this is a really good ear, Mom. Alright, I'm gonna start the betting now. Exclamation point, bet space, LRD for live or die space up to 10,000 points. It's okay, it's your first day. Alright, go ahead and bet now. You can check your points for exclamation point seeds. This is for Gilbert. This is for all the marbles. What you thinking, mister? Oh! I should probably save the household before we do this. Because I guess the only difference is that she got a new dress. It's not the end of the world. If he rolls to die, I'll save the household, but if he doesn't, we should be good. Let me go look. Hold on. He's thinking it's a great day to stay alive, right? Wait, no, I want my library. Go here. The last time I saved them was here, 36. We just hit 38. He has not changed since then. The only thing that's changed is she has a new everyday dress and teeth. Which I'm okay with just saving it once he's a teen. But if he dies, I'll save them before killing him off. So we'll just see what happens. We're betting on the grandpa. Oh, no, no, no. This is for Gilbert. We won't roll for him till the end of the day, ideally. 25 seconds. Exclamation point, bet space, LRD for live or die, space up to 10,000 points. You gotta beat Annie. She hasn't been here as much, so you very well might. Now Anna, well, I'm telling you, I gotta make an Anna shout out for 1,000,000 points. She's gonna shout herself out a few times and lose all her points. Did you not get in the bet? You probably did. I don't know. I can't see who gets in or not. Alright. Are we good? Are you ready? I know it's a loaded question, but... Buddy? You got this. You got this, alright? Let me get the dice. We're rolling a D8. It just can't be a 1. That's it. There's a lot of other numbers he can roll and be just fine. Okay? Are you ready? Setty. Go! Oh, lordy lord. He's... Don't worry about it. We'll get on the next one. Yeah, you can't bet over 10,000, so that might be why. Yeah, you put too many zeros. He's fine. Air lives. The main house gets all the luck while the side houses die off like flies. He's okay. Dude, are you ready for this? We get to see what he looks like as a teen. Let me save, make sure nothing breaks. Think of that follow command. Oh, where's our table? You can't bet everything you have. You can only do up to 10,000. Are you ready, buddy? Are you ready? You have a baby. Aw, hi, baby. I can't believe this is happening. Like, this is good, but like, wow. Do you have any candles I can put there? There we go. Perfect. Are you ready, buddy? Wait. Where are you? There you are. Happy birthday!
Grant.
Woohoo! Yamasani!
Oh my goodness, it's happening! Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so for our main house, I don't random roll. We put some stuff into a poll based on what we've seen them do as kids, and then we pick that way. You missed a bet. I'm sorry. They only go for 2 minutes because 1 minute's too quick, and anything longer, I feel like we sit here for forever. So you just gotta be ready. He's a big boy now. What trait should we give Gilbert? So try to think back on Gilbert as a child. We gave him outgoing because when he was a toddler, he used to like sit and talk to all the strangers, and he was just super outgoing. If you base it off of his kid traits, well, he maxed them all, so there's that. And you have to think he's gonna be an heir. He can't be family oriented yet because for some reason teens can't be, which is dumb, but he can be anything else. So you gotta think good heir traits, but also based on how was he as a kid type deal. He could be a genius. He's really smart. Active is one, but I feel like it doesn't do much for my Sims in the 1700s, you know what I'm saying? So I will put some on here. You can give me recommendations and then we'll vote. He wasn't into his violin, but he did max his creativity skill and got good at the violin. And he definitely will keep playing it. So it's just like... He could be. I think he just chose to do things. He lost it, to be fair. The first time he lost his violin and then couldn't play it. So he's just like, you know, he loses things. It's true he did max all his skills. Romantic could always be fun as an heir. Let's see. Let's go. Music lover, again, like, there is kind of thing where he wasn't doing it himself, but he also lost it, so I guess it depends on what you want there. We don't really have books. Perfectionist would be interesting. That would make things that he makes a higher quality, but if they're low quality, it would make him sad. I don't think he's childish at all. He wasn't all over the dogs like some of our other kids. Definitely not lazy. He's outside a lot. I'll put loves outdoors. Animal enthusiast. He could be. I don't know. Adventurous doesn't do much for us. Lactose and wait, is this new? Wait. The icon is new. No, this is saying it's just a new icon. What the heck? Hates children. That would be bad for him. Here, buddy. Have 20 children. He did ride the dog in that photo. That's true, but I posed it. You put a picture in Discord of your stuck situation. Oh, boy. Oh. At least you don't have to go pee. Baby would have to come with you, basically. You cannot move now. Mean, bro, proper. We have 6 options. We got this. Okay. Are you ready? Start poll. Right now, he's outgoing. Oh, I turned polls off. That's right here. There we go. So, you can vote for genius, creative, romantic, music lover, perfectionist, or loves outdoors. Just type the number next to the trait that you want. And these are free. These don't cost points. Go ahead. Child of the Islands makes the most sense. Ah, yes. And lactose intolerant. I could see the last icon being questionable for that one. I just didn't know that they were planning on changing it. So I'm like, we got a new trait? Oh. Yeah, the other one, you know, being in a straitjacket didn't seem like a great icon. Probably for the better there. Yeah, go ahead and vote, though. These are free. Just vote once. Oh, and when he was a kid... Oh, no, that was not him. Never mind. I was going to say he was afraid of water, but that's his brother and his dad was afraid of water. Is the poll not working? Why? Why does everything just hate me today? No, the poll is not working. Hold on. Everything's breaking in stream. It's not showing up. Hold on. I don't know. It says it can't connect to Twitch chat. It probably doesn't know where to find me. Hold on. I didn't know I could, like... I don't even know how to set this up. Oh, it does say Steph KC. Got it. How do I set a new one? Hold on. I just have to put my new account. I just don't know how. No, just go to the regular website. Yeah. No, not that one. How do you log out of this poll thing? Oh, log out. Found it. Connect with Twitch. Does it now say my name? Okay, it says Steph and Minnie now. We're good. It's all good. I mean, I have to fix it anyways. I like these ones instead of the Twitch ones because, I don't know. I just always used them. Name change broke everything. You got it. The amount of things that you don't realize you have to change or fix if you change your username on one thing. Like I said earlier, all of my VODs on YouTube all have descriptions with all my social media links. I have to go and change every single one. Otherwise, the links won't take people anywhere. So, like, if somebody finds me through YouTube and wants to go watch us on Twitch or join Discord, they won't work. So I have to change every single one on, like, 300 plus videos. Send good vibes. All right, let me redo this. What trait should we give Gilbert? Genius. So you all have to revote, obviously. Creative, romantic, music, lover, perfectionist. Loves outdoors. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, I'm gonna need a new link, aren't I? Yeah, hold on. Click here to see the overall URL. Do not share this with stream. Okay, I won't share it with you. Properties, poll, done. Try now. Someone type one of the numbers. Thank you. I like it too. And thanks for the follow. Alright, it works. It was just because it wasn't connected to my new account. Alright, try again. There you go. If you voted before, vote again, because obviously you need to redo it. Luckily, these don't cost anything, so only our time. That's looking good. All right, Gilbert's trait. And he lived. Is that a really good ear, baby? It's so funny. I don't know if any of your dogs eat ears, but she won't eat the tips of the ears. She'll only eat like the base and like halfway up, and then she leaves the rest. You're here for the birthday. We have this. And then in the middle of the day, we're gonna go breed some doggies. And then at the end of the day, we will do Charles roll, and then Eloise will give birth. If the game doesn't give chaos, Streamlabs breaks or something, you got it. Or we have some crazy hype train, or, you know, something happens. If you haven't voted, go ahead. You can only vote once. I'll end it at 3 minutes because 2 minutes already passed. There will be chaos somewhere, typically good chaos, not bad. You're playing The Sims 2? I want to play that just for nostalgia purpose. I was so young when I played Sims 2. I don't really remember it. I'm just waiting for it to hit 3. There we go. 3 minutes. Okay. He's gonna be romantic. I like that. I don't think our other heirs have been romantic. I mean, he's technically only the second heir, but, you know, the third head man of household. And then aspiration, I normally just pick these. Typically for the heirs, I do a family one. But as we know, the successful lineage... Or no, it's the... Successful lineage is the one where they have to get an aspiration. Their kid does, which is really hard to get. Super parent, maybe we'll try that and see what it says for the, because my aspirations are all modded. I can change this aspiration if we don't want this one. But I want it to be one of the family ones, but one we can actually achieve. You're having fun with your games, Raphael, who is a serial romantic, and playing him out to be a giant flirt. Oh boy. You love trying to get kids into private school. Oh, in Sims 2 or Sims 3. You're going to play The Sims 4 now. There you go. See a princess. Okay, let's try this. What does that give you? Oh, that's the wrong one. Hold on. Super parent. Have a child with 3 positive character value traits. You know what? That'd actually be a challenge for us. That would be good. Because this one is the one that both of our other, you know, our heir and our founder has right now. And it's been impossible because it has to be an adult completing one. Big happy family of 6 grandchildren, which isn't impossible for these people because they have so many kids. And then their kids have 5,000 kids. Obviously, we're not doing college right now. So, yeah, let's do super parent for him. And that will give us an actual challenge. We'll try to make sure one of his kids in the future actually gets 3 positive character traits. Yikes. Whenever you watch me, it makes you want to play your save. I'm doing my job right then. Good. Okay, are you ready to see him up close?
Big ground!
You better be cute.
Oh.
He looks very teenagey right now. I need to bring you into Cass. Oh boy, how do we even? Sims commands. Cass. There we go. You've not seen Academic Legacy? I think that one might be from this mod.
I'll do.
So this mod takes all the in-game aspirations and gives them new things, and then on top of that, it adds some new ones. He's not as buff as I thought he would be. Let me see your face all up close. Now, he didn't have freckles or anything, right? You look just like everyone in your household. That's a good thing. Face? Okay. He has Nimki's mouth, but his father's nose. He grew too fast. He's a teen right now. He will buff up a little bit. Don't you worry. Alright, let's give him eyelashes. And then he can have the same hair. He has very pretty eyes. Do you want long lashes? You'll get all the ladies. Those ones look nice. There you go. I don't mess with their buff and stuff like that. The only thing that I might do is straighten his back if it's not. There you go, buddy. I do that on every sim. Just trust me, just do it. Just straighten their backs, alright? He looks so old for a teen. Well, yeah. I mean, Sims teenagers realistically look more like they're 15, 16. Like they're already their adult size type deal. Versus being a little scrawny 13-year-old. The height mods really screw with me because like it just makes them look so funny in certain ways. I just wish the game had it. I just want the game to have it all built in so it all looks nice. He is pretty buff for his weight. Because yeah, you can see all of his muscle. Yeah, I don't know. I always have issues with height stuff because I have never messed with teen height or kid height, but I did have the toddler height one. And it was more so to make babies for pictures, but we did kind of mess with it because you can make like a shorter toddler that still walks and looks okay. But it just looked so weird. I just wish the game had it. I hope Sims 5 has life stages too, like more of them. Just a couple more. Alright, take your normal. Wow. See, that really changes things. Dang. Alright, alright. If he was real, you'd date him. He's flattered. You have team body presets that don't change heights but makes them look older. The hair helped a lot. Let me give him clothes and then he'll stop looking at him naked. Here, hold on. Stop looking at his naked body. He's self-conscious. I don't have much. Oh, well, no, I do have a little more for teens. I don't want to make him look exactly like his dad. His dad wears... What does his dad wear? His dad doesn't wear this, right? It's hard because I can't see his dad right there. This hair makes literally everyone look amazing. Hold on, I'm going to grab my screenshots. I don't want him to look identical, but... Screenshots. Where's your father? Here he is. Yeah, I can't open gallery from here. Okay, yeah, his dad has this with a brown vest and then the one pants. So if I give him this was the one Sebastian had. That would be different enough for me. I might give him the bright white as well. Are you rubbing your face on my tree skirt? What have I told you about that? Hey, that is not for face wiping. Psst. Minnie, stop wiping your dirty face. Stop, Minnie. My tree skirt's not for your face. Thank you. Thank you. She keeps doing this to me. Ugh. That tree skirt is not your personal rubbing ground, alright? Thank you. I didn't do a thing. That's what she did last year. Huh?
Uh-huh.
And last year, I don't know if it was her or the cat. One of them peed on it, so we had to wash it. So I'm trying to keep them from doing things like that this year. Was it you? Just no. Definitely must have been the cat. They're just pointing fingers at each other. It's not yours. I don't know what you're talking about. Alright. Oh. Perfect. Beautiful. Alright. These pants are amazing, so take these. Probably the brown. One of the browns. What do these ones look like? Those ones just have texture on them. So fancy. Your dad has these ones, which isn't a big deal because your shirt's different.
Ooh.
And then we need the nice boots. These ones, which you could just wear black if you wanted, or just a really dark brown. Does your dad wear black? No, he just wears... Oh, no, that's Grandpa. Grandpa has light pants, dark shoes. Your dad wears brown. There you go. He has clothes on. Now you can look. Those ones would be fine.
Ah!
Rah! Make sure you have some fingernails. Maybe do one in. Get a little tanner. There you go. Yes, we could give him an everyday native outfit and let him switch into it when he wants. I normally put the natives in like these. Or I have this, but alright, sometimes this looks native and sometimes it looks, I don't know, 70s. It depends on which print you choose. But I also, the button shirt, I don't know. Here, hold on. Let me make a new outfit. So I don't ruin this one. Like, that one doesn't look bad. Here. I make you 2 outfits. Because that's what we do with Rosalie, and then Rosalie just chooses what she wears. So sometimes she's in her native dress and sometimes she's not. And that works out pretty well. Shadow almost had an accident the other day. Yeah, it'll happen. It'll happen no matter how old or young they are. It'd be like that sometimes. But this one's nice because it's all one outfit. So I might give him this one. And then he can choose if he wants to wear it. We'll do that. Sounds good to me. I don't know if those look... No, those clip. Probably just wear your normal boots. It pee like that sometimes. LOL. Wear these? Is that the ones you wear here? Yeah. That looks fine. Alright, formal wear, you will get, well... See, this is where it's hard, because, like, I don't really remember what his dad or brother wears. They did just have a wedding, so I could try to find it, I guess, but... You'll just have to... Are you wearing a necklace? Oh, you're wearing lots of jewelry here. He will just have to... We'll pick one that looks good on him, and if it matches someone, whatever. Pick out formal. Perfect. You took your permit test, and you passed. Congrats. That's awesome. The blue color? He does look fantastic in blue. I know Sebastian wears the all light blue one. I don't even know where that one is. You can have a blue, I don't mind. Look at him. Let's see it with full outfit. Let's see. Because I think his dad and his grandpa wear darker colors. So if he wants a lighter color, I'm okay with that. And then his future wife would most likely wear a blue dress because I like them to match, you know, it's cute. Really happy because you're the only one in your family that passed on the first try. Nice! I also passed on the first try. Yeah. I think so. These boots always look so funny with this. Because you wear dark boots. How did we make this look good with the other people. Dark socks? Hold on. Or do you just need your bottoms to be dark? Let me see if there's dark bottoms but blue top. What's a permit test for driving? I assume. Someone in that time came home with pierced ears. It'd be terrifying. Ugh. Make you and put you in your game so you can marry him? You can do it. I'm not gonna do it. His future wife will be lovely. And where are you? Let me see if there's one with dark pants so it hits the boots. I don't know if there is. Not of that same blue. This one? And then you would make the socks dark. That one's at least lighter, not so white. That one's white. Well, if you ever get the game someday, you'll be on the gallery waiting for you. The written test for it took it being your third try, but that's because you missed one question. Yeah, I waited until I was 18, so then I didn't have to do the driver's training. So I did my written test at the building, and I did that fine the first time. It's all such a blur now. And then I did the in-person test, like the actual driving part. And even though I answered a question really dumbly, I still passed. They asked me if you were going like to crash and you couldn't control your car and you had to crash into something to stop your car, what would you crash into? And I said a tree. That was not the right answer, but it was all right. I still passed. And that is a dog cam, yes. What about this one? No, I don't like those. Let's try, if we want a dark one, this one would at least be better. Oh, you do written test. Yeah, you actually do it like you're at the Secretary of State building and they give you a written test. Or maybe it was it a computer there? Either way, you have to do it there. You can't do it at home. Oh, I didn't know the answer. I was just thinking, okay, well, what could stop your car? A tree would stop your car. But no, you're supposed to go something low profile or whatever, like a sign or something that wouldn't completely wreck your entire car and you. So don't say a tree. You're supposed to do something like small that would stop your car but not annihilate you in your car. But when I'm literally in the car driving and I'm terrified half to death and she asked that question, I'm like, I don't know, a tree? So don't say tree. You would run into something low profile to stop your car but not hurt you too much or your car. Specifically you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah. The other thing I messed up on my driver's test but I still passed was I didn't check my blind spot. But now, because I didn't check my blind spot and she told me you need to look back and check every time, I will forever check my blind spot. So like, you know, it helped me long term because I always remember her saying make sure you check your blind spot like physically with your head. Do that too, okay? And you'll be fine. I don't even know how I did the parallel parking. I blocked it out now. I must have done alright. I don't remember. I think I literally blocked it out. Hi, Daphne. You say the ditch. Safest place to park the car. I guess if it stops your car and it wasn't too deep, right? She doesn't use her side mirrors. Oh boy. Well, it's because my car has a thing where if someone's in your blind spot, it's red. But obviously that's not always true because it can fail. Or it can miss your blind spot just a little bit. Which has happened to me before. So I feel like that might be why she still let me pass. Because I did check my mirrors and such. But I didn't look all the way back. I don't know. She didn't end up caring. She just told me. Maybe because I did so good everywhere else that she's like, nah, I think it'll be alright. Besides, just don't run into a tree. Alright, he's gonna have this one. I don't want to give him different boots. Because like I only give them one pair of boots. Unless I change his boots. Hold on. I'm just not loving that outfit. What if you wore lighter boots here? How light do these go? No, but that looks weird. What if your pants were a different color? Parallel parking? It's parallel. Yeah, same. I've never parallel parked ever again in my life. Sucks. But I do have a backup camera. That helps because it shows the little lines, but still, it still sucks. Yuck. I mean, you know what? If you need to parallel park somewhere, just don't park there. Just don't go. Just leave. You never have to parallel park. Maybe I'll give him... Hold on, let me change his pants color. I'm trying to make this work because I don't want to give him 2 pairs of boots. He's not rich. If you wear black, it really brings out your hair. But then your boots would have to be... Hold on. We're having a very important conversation here. We could go with light boots, which should go better with your other outfit. Let me try this. You have a boat of your car, so no. How to parallel park. Don't go to the event. Easy. You failed your driver's test because your car had a backup camera? Wow. I feel like nowadays it's like use the resources you have. And if they don't work, don't go. If your car's not working, just don't drive it, right? I don't know. Can you... Which boost did I just give you? I'm very distracted. I'm thinking about driving test. There. Yeah, I think it'd be different if you literally live in the city and you have to parallel park all the time. But if you don't, like, what's the big deal? And then a lot of times, if you are in the city and you need to parallel park, just drive around until you get a back spot and you can just pull in and no one will park behind you and you're fine. Easy. Don't leave your house and then it's fine. Easy. Drive in circles till someone leaves the spot you want to be in. California's going to require backup cameras in all cars in 2025. Whoa. Well, good. It's a good tool. The side markers are good too. Although I'm telling you, don't trust them 90 or 100%. Like, just so you know. Because I was merging onto the highway and they weren't blinking, but that car was right there. So, just, you know, make sure you still check. Even if you have those. Back spot or front spot? Exactly. Chances are you'd be able to find one eventually. Or find a parking lot that's normal. Hopefully. Well, that sounds nice. You're fine. It's fine. We're interrupting our own stream talking about this. It's quite normal. You have to parallel park uphill and it sucked? Yikes. I would just leave. I'd be like, well, I'm not living here anymore. Both ways. I had to park in parking garage and that was bad enough. And that's where I once hit the parking garage with my car and it's fine. Don't worry about it. I'd rather have a car parallel park itself. And now we're getting to that point, right? Like, soon enough, you won't even have to do it yourself. Or at least it'll tell you exactly what to do. Alright, where's your little boots here? We're going with these boots now. Will that look okay with your other outfit? I think it will still look dumb because of there. What if you just have a different one? What if you wear this? Wait a second. Does this come in blue and white? Una memento. Yeah, see, I don't think I could ever truly trust a self-driving car because you'd really have to trust it. Like, that's a lot of trust in a being that doesn't have a conscience, you know? Is there no light pants with a blue top? Wait, those are okay. Bless you. But now I feel like your other one would have looked fine. What about this one? Perfect! Alright. Took a while, but we made it. You failed the parallel parking section and still passed your driving test. I feel like if you have the right teacher, they're gonna be like, listen, I know you're never gonna parallel park, you pass. It really depends on who is your person. Who is leading the test. If they are all for parallel parking, they're probably gonna fail you no matter what, but... a self-driving car gets in an accident, who is at fault? The person sitting in the car or the person who programmed it? I don't know. I don't like it. We also live in a no-fault state, so nobody's fault. Everyone pays. You hit a cone in the driving test? That's why I'm trying to remember if I hit any of the cones in the parallel parking part. But I literally don't remember that part at all. I think I truly blocked it out. So I don't know if that means it was bad or if I just don't remember. Oh, hello, Paul. We're talking about parking and driving. Was he really, Maddie? Oh my goodness. Would you trust your computer to drive? No, I don't even trust my computer to stream. Listen, today has been awful for that. Okay, let me finish dressing him. Or try to. I think I'm good now. Those boots and that outfit's looking fantastic. Hey, Bertha, we're still in the same spot. We've been talking about driving. Okay, that looks perfect. This will be copy and pasted. Sleepy wear. Oh, his neck floof! Thank you! I forgot his neck floof. It's been a while since I dressed a grown man. A grown 13-year-old man. Where is your neck floof? Here you go. Take this one, it glitches less. Ooh, oh. Pink. Just take the white one, that's fine. Oh, he looks amazing. Wow. My chat refreshed, nice. His neck floof. Forever the neck floof. Okay, he has 2 outfits there, he has that. This will be copy and pasted. Sleepy wear. I got you. His hair is black. Are we gonna keep that way or change it to normal black? What? Hasn't it always been black? Oh, you're saying it's not? Is it supposed to be that? Dude, I don't know anymore. My game just changes it all. These are church clothes. I was like, dang, that family come from money? No, that's just their church clothes. All their money goes into their church clothes. That's it. The neck floof. It's just the neck floof. And that's all I call it too, so I understand. Take your little fingernails here. I gotta finish your outfit. It's getting late now and we still have some things to do. It's okay, we can always put some of those things off. But some of them I want to do. Hats don't work with you, right? It works enough for me. Wait until he's making a baby in that hat. Nimke's is blue-black only because her hair doesn't come in the new swatch. Well, what was his hair as a kid? I guess that's the real question. Because if it was blue-black, then it should just stay that way. But I don't remember what it was. I think it might have been blue-black. I'll have to go check. I don't know. It sucks because when I'm in gallery like this, I can't check anything like that. I guess I can go open him up in something else as a kid. Alright, that'll be copy and pasted. So eyebrows were blue-black when he aged up. That's what I was thinking, that might just be his hair. I don't know, and I don't know what Rosalie's hair is. But if the genetics is the one, then I just keep it that way. Because, I mean, there are different black hairs. Some do look more blue, some look more black. We'll go check what it was as a kid and just keep it whatever that was. Why do you have so much jewelry? Swimmy wear? Here you go. No hat. Oh. Ban the eyeball ring. I don't have anything banned. I have not taken the time to do that. I looked into banning items and like doing the whole dresser thing, and I got so overwhelmed. I'm like, never mind. Your hot weather should just be this. Your cold weather will be this. And I don't know which one your dad wears, because again, I can't open you all at the same time, and it annoys the crap out of me. Wear the light one, it looks good on you. And then wear these. Okay. Minnie, are you eating your chew? Okay, I was just making sure you weren't eating the blanket, because I like that blanket, you know? Just checking, you're good. Wear those. And socks. And we're going with this color boot. Yeah, there you go. There you go. I just don't think they wore eyeball rings and stuff, and like, you know. You know, you could ban items. You can with MC Command Center and some other different mods. You can like make it so Sims will never autonomously put them on. You can technically ban items from popping up here, which I've thought about, but it's like the amount of work you have to put into it. No thanks. If I could snap my fingers and it would happen, sure, but it seems a little more modern. Is there a hat that looks good here on you? Some hats really glitch this hair. I gave that to Sebastian, didn't I? Oh, this one looks fine. Here. Okay, let me go into gallery and look at some of the kids real quick. And then I'll finish copying and pasting him and all that good stuff. You're loving stream? Thanks! I know we're a little distracted right now, but it be like that sometimes. Sometimes you gotta stop and talk about parallel parking for 20 minutes. And sometimes we get a whole bunch done all at once and nobody talks. It just depends. I'm gonna go check on some people in the gallery. You can do crazy things in Sims. And it's like, if you can figure it out and take the time to do it, it'd be a blessing, but like, maybe someday. There's things that I do now that I said I couldn't figure out a year ago when I was playing other decades. So maybe someday I will figure it out. Today, no. Alright, I'm gonna open gallery here. I need to check on some things. I want you guys right here. Thank you. Alright, what hair do you have? She has black. Okay. And then what hair did you have? Black. Okay, then we'll keep it. Well, okay, his eyebrows weren't black, but his hair was. I guess just keep it black. Then what's yours? Are you black or are you blue black? Hers is just the old one, but the darkest she can be. Aside from her eyebrows. Okie dokie. And then you guys should all be, what, 5 brown in? The way we talk about hair. Yeah, you're all the 5th brown in. You should be. Same with you. Okay. She has blue black, but both parents have black. Hair check! Just checking on everyone. Okay, that sounds good. So if we have brunettes right now in the main house, they should be 5 in. If they can be. Like hers is technically not. Kind of is, it might be. It's hard with the CC. Sloan, thank you for the 3-month resub. Welcome back. It can be really difficult. Alright, we'll go make sure. Well, his hair is black. So I'll leave it. And then we'll have to make sure when Rosalie ages up, assuming she will. I hope she does. I love her. We'll make sure hers stays black as well. Okie dokie. Not saving them. Oh, they totally could, Peter. I just keep with the genetics of one hair or the other in this one. Just because that's how Sim genetics work. Unfortunately. Okay. Sure. Let's go back. I did see that Arthur's hair updated, which is pretty cool. I love that hair. That hair and then the hair that we have on Charlie, or not Charlie, Gilbert right now, and Charlie, I guess. Those are some of my favorite hairs that like look good on almost everyone. Like if one doesn't look good, the other one will look good on somebody. You have no idea what to use these for. Well, now you're a bronze sunflower, so congrats. That's a Discord rank. What is your Discord username? That's what you use them for. Thank you, Sloan. Gilbert, come here. I need to copy and paste. Nimki's hair is always amazing. That's such a good hair. Oh, I hate this. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Alright, copy. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, I hate it. Copy outfit. Oh, no. Now, like, all of my... Like, I had muscle memory for this. Why would you do this to me? I need paste. Oh, boy. Outfit commands? Paste. Paste outfit? Did it work? Oh, boy. Why would you do this? Same as here? Okay, good. Then I'll be able to find you. Why? Why? Can't use Discord. It wants you to verify with a cell phone. You don't have service minutes, so you can't receive the code. That's weird. I don't think you have to have a cell phone unless you put your phone in. They changed the layout with the new MC Command Center. It's bugging the crap out of me. Copy, outfit, back. Oh, no. Oh, boy. It's going to take a while for me to relearn all of this. Party. Because now paste is at the top, which is good for us technically, but I don't currently memorize it that way. And it's glitching, so it's not showing his outfits are changing, but they are. So this one we copied. We need to copy this. Hold on. Copy outfit. Change this. Paste. It's technically better placement, but it's really difficult when you don't have it memorized. Oh gosh. I think these are all correct now. They're just not updating correctly. Hold on. Let's go into CAS. Like, Sims Commands is up here now. It used to be on the bottom. I'm just real confused. Oh, I just miss the buttons. I don't like it being all spread out. I miss the round buttons on it. Because that's how my mind read all of them. They did copy and paste correctly, though, so that's good. That's good. Okay. He should be good. Are you wearing a nose ring? Nope. Yeah, and then some of them are in a different order now, so then not only are they the wrong, like, format of a button, but they're flipped. So I'm like, oh. Ugh. Yeah, and I don't like having to scroll. Okay, I think he's good. It only took forever because we had a very in-depth conversation in the middle, but I think he's all set now. And his hair is the darkest black, or should be. Alright. I love that all of these fake little candies have like foam in them, so you can squish them. I don't know, the glare or whatever looked like a nose ring, and I'm like, are you wearing a nose ring? I hope his shoulders buff out a little bit when he grows up. Romantic air. No, what we'll probably do, I don't have anyone in town for him or anything like that. If we want to do the Ann Gilbert story, I'm totally here for it since he's the heir. I probably would not name their kids the names from that like we did in our other save. But I wouldn't mind having her name be Anne. We'll probably do Bachelorette for that. So that's where you guys make the Sims and upload them. And then we would just make sure that the Sims name was Anne. You guys don't have to name her Anne. I will change her name. And then make her have red hair. So, it'll be good. He is quite the mix of his parents, though. You can see a lot of his mom in him, but he's also a lot his dad. I'm so hungry, too. And my head hurts, so I don't want to make anything. And, you know, that's a real struggle. Are we ordering food? No. We just went out last night. And I don't want to. Oh, I guess we could get you a hat, because you'll take it off inside. I should probably give him a hat. Aw, look. He's literally a mix of his parents. He has his dad's nose and all that, but he has his mom's lips and I mean, I technically have another chili in there, but that's just for one. I only ate a cup of grapes since the school lunch wasn't good and you had a headache since. Yikes. I'm gonna give him a hat. Because I guess that would be his adult hat. Hold on. And he would, now that he's a teen, he'll take it off inside. Yes. I don't know. I have some frozen burritos.
Oh, back in Noi.
I could make one of those or just eat that chili in there. Unless you want the chili, and then I can have the burrito. Either or. Okay, I'm gonna give you a hat here. Since you will take it off inside. I was thinking that like he wouldn't take it off inside. What is this? Oh, I remember now. And then if he wasn't gonna take it off inside, I didn't want him to have one, but he should. Hi, does this match your boots, yeah? Wow, look at him. What shape face did he get? It looks a lot like his dad. Because he has that chin and everything. He has a good Baudelaire chin. Well, the masculine side of the chins, because the mom, Madeline, her chin looked fine on her, but then when she passed her chin down to Juliet and stuff, it got really small. Because Sims. So I think he has his dad's chin, which would be his grandpa's chin. Shrimp and cheese ravioli with homemade Alfredo. Oh, I mean, without the shrimp, that sounds pretty good. I do like shrimp, but I don't know if I'd like it all mixed. You're having steak, a baked potato, and salad? I'm so hungry. I guess. I wonder if our salad is good. If our salad's good, I could poach some chicken. That wouldn't take too long. But if our salad's not good, we're screwed. But I can see if our salad's good. PF Chang's. You want to drive an hour? Okay. Alrighty. Come over for dinner on my way. Let's go, Thomas. Kate. Alright, here's your hat here too. No, not Katie. Kate. New Mexico.
You know what? I'll talk to Elon. We're gonna go 20 minutes.
Man. Elon, send me up. Alright, he's good now. Oh my goodness. I would take some normal Alfredo right now. We'll be ready for you on Friday? Well, you see, if Elon Musk gets us there, I'll be there in 30, but if we have to drive or fly, it's gonna be a little bit. Yeah, if we walk or bike, it's gonna be at least a week.
It's gonna be longer than that.
Well, maybe we can hitchhike along the way. I can walk while I'm hitchhiking. It's fine. Alright. I don't know what else. Do we want to at least go see the baby dog age up? We can do that. We took a long time on everything, which is fine. We're hysterical. Thanks. Walking or biking on. See you next year. See you in January. If we don't freeze to death. I mean, luckily along the way we would thaw out because it's not as snowy over there. It would get better. Let's go age up. Oh, let me get a picture of him for my screenshots. Aww. Hey, you two. Yeah, he has his mom's upper lip. No, put the phone away. You futuristic teenage boy. Put it away. I like him. I like him. He's just a little teenager right now. He's gonna grow up and be heir. Okay, let's go age up the puppy at the very least, because I'd like to see what that looks like as a big doggy. You have to survive the days to get to the warmer state, though. Well, hopefully we won't completely freeze, and then we'll thaw out. A private jet plane. You're getting 1 to 2 feet of snow. Where do you live? Relatively.
snowy place.
A snowy place, clearly, but... Alright, where do I need to go? Sebastian, you live up here in the hills. This doggy needs to age up because it's going to breed with our doggy. So we'll just... Tomorrow now, we're going to breed the dogs. And tomorrow we'll see Charles roll. So it keeps us having interesting things tomorrow. And Eloise's baby. But for right now, let's at least see what Coco looks like. You live in Newfoundland. Oh my goodness. That's what this doggy is. Come here. I want you to come out of there so we can see you age up. This doggy's gonna be big. Hold on, you ready? Wait. Where's the song? There we go. Where'd you go? Are you ready to age up? You're gonna be big. And then you're gonna be a mom. You're gonna have babies. Tiny puppy. Are you ready? Aw, look at these two. He's living his best life. He's so happy now. I'm gonna cry. I'm so emotionally attached to his happiness. Are you ready, Coco? Coco, come here. Ready? Age, child. Wait a second. This is a dog. Sims commands, set age, adult. Oh. Hello, Coco. Big. Look at this dog. You gotta go potty? I can have Sebastian train you to go potty. I saw right here. Ready? Asked to go potty. That's a big baby. I am giant. It's okay. He'll teach you to go potty. Go ahead. It is a Newfoundland, I believe, right? Oh, a bunny! There you go. Do you feel better? Friendly. Can you hug your dog? Give that big floof a hug. Ready?
Oh. On Chibi.
I love this dog. Not as much as you, though. There you go. That's gonna breed with our littlest dog right now. And it's gonna be amazing. And then hopefully we get a little floof puppy that looks mostly like this one. Because I love this dog. Wow. Are you happy? Its eyes are like so sad. You're so big. Is that your friend? I'm so excited. Oh, look. They play with me. Play with me. That's who we're breeding tomorrow. I took like 99 screenshots of it. Don't worry. Oh, let me save their family while we're here. Now that they have a big doggy. And I'll have to save the main household now too, but I'll have to split them to save them, so I'll do that off screen. Look at that big dog! Oh, that's perfect. Coco Baudelaire, Newfoundland, yep. Playful, friendly, and loyal. Everything Sebastian needed. I love them. 1738, they have Sebastian Jr. Oops. Oh, and then this. I'm gonna have to start changing these links too. There we go. All of these are gonna stay the same. Yeah, that's fine. I love that. That'll be cute. So then we'll have dogs either looking like this dog or our dogs on our main lot, which sounds good to me. And we do have a dog family tree now. I'll have to get an actual command for it and make sure we get the link like posted in the one channel on Discord so you guys can look at it. But we're gonna have a dog family tree, so we don't have to worry about it breaking on our main family tree. And we'll try to just keep having a dog legacy throughout the years. It can be in any houses. It doesn't have to stay in the main house. We can kind of move the dogs around, but that way we can see their family tree evolve. Eventually, I'm sure we'll get a cat too, so don't worry. If you love cats, we'll have a cat at some point. And probably a cat family tree. Because why not? I changed my name today. Well, technically yesterday, but today's the first day of streaming. Alright, you guys have fun with your big dog. Got your food, got your water. We will come back to them tomorrow, IRL. And like I said, I think I'll add her to the household, our main house. Breed them, make sure she's pregnant, and then we can send her back home. We could keep her in the main house until she gives birth. They give birth pretty quickly, like a day or two. And we're already over cap in the main house, so if we wanted to, we could just keep them all there. Have the puppies, and then we will choose a puppy to stay with us. And then we'll send probably the dog and the puppy back to Sebastian. How many puppies can they have? 3? I know sometimes they only have 1. If they only had 1, we would keep it in the main house. If they have 2, I think Sebastian should get one of the puppies with his mother dog back. If they can have 3, I'd probably give the dog to somewhere else now that I'm not so worried about moving the dogs around. Maybe Genevieve could have a dog again. If they did have 3. Or if we want to breed them twice. And have more puppies. So we'll just see what happens. But we can move the dogs around now because we have a dog family tree. Let me go grab it. Doggy family tree. I will get this into a command and a link, like I said. But I asked Anna if we could have a doggy family tree, so she made us one. Ta-da! So obviously we don't know who their parents are, our original dogs. But that dog's going to breed with this one. And then they'll have puppies. It'll be good. And then our main tree already has a link. There we go. This one, like right here, since these dogs lived in the main house, it's fine to have them like this. But in the future, since we're going to be spreading them out, it won't matter if they're not connected because we'll see the dog's lineage here. But then we can put them in the household they live in on this one. Like how she's over here. And then I don't think this is updated to when Sebastian got a puppy. No, because he's right here. So then like his puppy would be under here. So yeah. It'll be good. They're getting big. And soon, now that Antoine is 13 and Gilbert is 13, in about 5, to 7 years or so, the 4th gen will start down here. And it's just going to keep going and getting better and better and better, but also more chaotic. All right, now I know my uptime is broken because of stream breaking, and there was some chaos in there, but we're going to call it here. Tried updating the family tree, but the gallery hates you and won't connect. That's fair. Big family. Big! You're gone for a couple hours. Gilbert lived. He is right here. He grew up, so he's there. We didn't do his role yet. It'll be tomorrow. And then we just aged up Sebastian's puppy so we can breed her tomorrow. I love that dog. It's just a giant floof. I mean, marry Gilbert off. He needs a dog and a cat. See, that would be in the main household. Gilbert will stay here in the main house since he's there. Gallery's down for maintenance today? Oh. Well, that's not a fun day to work on the tree. You're so confused. I was thinking you can't leave us yet. It's not 4 hours. No, I started at 3:15. So it's been 4 hours. Just, yeah, it got screwed up. It'd be like that. But I'm really tired and my head hurts and I need food. And I did hit my 4 hours in one way or another. So, I'm going to figure out what we're going to make. I think the chicken salad sounds good. I just have to go make sure the lettuce is good. Well, heck, I'll try again tomorrow. That sounds good. Some of it I could probably just tell you, but I know you take, like, the little pictures and stuff, so. Double heck. Let's see who we're gonna raid. How about, this will be a surprise. This is a new person. They're not playing Sims. I followed them, like I found them in a raid with somebody else. Reminder, turn off Sims delivery. Yeah, everyone turn off that. They don't really know who I am though. Like I raided in that raid, but they don't know me. And some of you might not be into their content, but some of you might, because they're not playing Sims or anything like that. But we'll just go say hello because I think it'll be fun. And they were so grateful for the raid that I was in that raided them. So, I think it'll be good. And their stream is PG-13. I don't think it's family friendly per se, but it's PG-13, you know? Yeah, I don't think any of you know them. I barely know them, but they were cool when we raided, so. Okay, let's get our raid messages. You got it. Oh, I think I copied 2 of them. I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully with less technical difficulties. Twitch is PG-13. You are correct. So at least they're not, you know, some people are 18 plus. So if they're PG-13, you can assume they're somewhat family friendly. Some are just more geared towards families. So, like here, I try to think like, you know, your kid might be watching with you. Not that they're allowed to be on Twitch, but that they might be around. So we say things like woohoo. And, you know, your 4-year-old's not going to understand that per se. All right, here's Discord. And the Decades playlist, all that should still work. I know my name has changed, so if you do see links somewhere, aside from the YouTube VODs, I know the YouTube VODs are all wrong links in the bio. I'm going to change those slowly. It's going to take forever. But anywhere else, if you see a link that's old, let me know in Discord. Like me, exactly. You can watch if your little's listening, and I shouldn't say anything too terrible, you know? So yeah, thank you guys for hanging out today. We almost hit all our goals, and I appreciate all the hype. I really do. And then tomorrow we have more exciting things since we didn't hit it all in stream today. Alright, these people are called His Her Play. It is a couple stream. They're playing Zelda, but I've seen them play all kinds of things. See, their thing says mature audiences, but their rules say PG-13. So I think it's just kind of like, don't be underage, I guess. I don't know. I've only watched them like once when they raided, or I was in a raid to them, and I followed them. So we're gonna go say hello, and maybe some of you might really like them and stick around. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow. I love you. Mini Muffin, have any words? Ah, good. Thank you. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
The Spirit Stone of Fire is known to the Gore as the Goron Ruby. It's our race's hidden treasure. You can't have it.